1.
Look at the air. Look at the hang time.
People always debate it. Who's the greatest player of all time? It should be who's the greatest team of all time.
WGAG Radio.
Sorry, Showtime.
WGAG Radio.
Back to back.
WGAG Radio.
First three-peat.
WGAG Radio.
Even with the flu.
WGAG Radio.
No push-off. WGAG Radio. And my favorite. Radio. Tough to beat that. What? You think there's someone else? Prove it.
Look at the air. Look at the hang time.
Solid ball growth. Which is only dealing with what's inside the universe and how large of a ball of ether a universe is.
Okay, because
and those liquid ball growths is what Neff is
I can't hear you now. I think Neff wanna say what now?
I would say that's the only reason why I refer to planets when in reference to inside the dotted throughout the liquid solid ball. What I just pictured in my mind when you read that the inside dotted with planets. But,
but to have planets, you got to throw in the stars and the galaxies as well. But that's just the genetic makeup of a galaxy. Let's just not throw in the planets because then it throw people off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It'll confuse the people that we're only dealing with a universe is just a ball of ether and its diameter and its miles times the whose insides are dotted throughout with liquid solid ball growth. Now that will be explained later. But say what, Babylon?
No, that was it. You explained it.
Yeah, because it would say whose insides are liquid solid ball growth, such as planets, stars, galaxies, and but let's just we don't want to we got to stay right inside the universe right now so we can actually see this liquid solid ball growth.
I did want to add.
Means right now that means it will be revolving or it goes through a revolution when we're dealing with growth, and it doesn't say decay or death. So that liquid solid ball grows. It grows and grows and grows and grows.
Right. Okay.
Which obviously can pull, because I know that stars and planets and galaxies have intellect. So it even chooses on which universe it wants to reside in. For an example, Neff, the universe in which that, let's say the one that we live in, I have to say this, those planets chose to live in inside that ball of ether because it has intellect. So it moved closer and closer. It basically traveled to what we call our solar system today.
Right.
Because everything has intellect. So because there are multiverses or universes and galaxies and planets and stars, they chose to live inside a universe. They chose that. That's pure intellect. The same way how all of a sudden Pluto decided to move into our atmosphere, into our galaxy, into our universe, into our solar system. The same way there are other planets now that are not known to everybody that scientists have now seen in our galaxy, inside our universe, which shows you that these planets, stars, and galaxies have intellect, and they can go anywhere they fucking want to, the same way you can choose to where you want to live if it's a great place.
Right.
Or you can stay where you at if your universe is about to be destroyed, like somebody's community. They will stay in it even though it's being destroyed. But through intellect will get your ass to go to another universe, which is a ball of ether. All of that shit. So, yeah, that's how you can tell that It's all based on movement, because nothing in the universe, nothing in this universe or dimensions or in this galaxy or whatever fuck you want to call it, rest. So everything is constantly moving and vibrating just off of intellect.
That's right.
So now they've already said that there are a few more planets that they could see inside our universe that just got here, that just moved, decided to leave one universe and one universe and go to another one.
Right. No doubt about it. Claiming 81 Earth-like planets have been discovered within the last year or two. Yeah.
Right here in our universe. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Deep, ain't it? They like, man, we move, we get the fuck out of here. Now, the question is, what would make them interested in this universe, in this ball of ether?
It's been selected. It's up next. It's up next for some kind of ascension.
Yeah, that's some interesting shit, right? That's like when you move to another city or another state, the natives of the town say, why you come here? What made you choose this town?
Right. Like, this shit up and coming over here. Let's go over here. No doubt.
Okay, 4. Now, according to a law of nature in the code of the opposites, let's write that down in our book so we can be intellectual around non-intellectual people. A law of nature, according to a law of nature in the code of the opposites, everything that lives must die, be it flesh or spirit, visibly or invisible. And a universe is no exception. Although it is the biggest existence that can be called a living being. So in other words, it looked like their universe have died, and that's why they're moving. Their community is being destroyed. So those planets that you said that they just found out about, Neff, that's moving into our universe, that's a dying universe. That's why they're relocating. That's why they're showing up in our universe.
I see that. Okay.
Yeah. Because once the universe dies, it's time for whoever fucks smart enough to get the fuck out before it take everything with it.
Right.
Yeah. And if creation is growth, then the universe is expanding. That's growth. Then contraction would be decay. And so it would start from outer to inner, this decay, this implosion or involution of a universe. So it would be hard for anybody in that universe to escape, because the further you are inner toward the universe, the harder it is to escape. The same would be with this, just our little solar system. We the third rock from the sun. So if something happened on the sun, we would feel the effects right after Mercury and Venus. We would be the third one to feel the effects.
Absolutely. Now, who made this statement? Before I die, I'm going to take some motherfuckers with me. What rapper said that shit?
Oh, man. Who said that shit? Oh, it skips my mind right now.
Come on, all you hip-hop fucking philosophers. I'm sorry, scholars. I know Jay Illa know. Who said that shit? Before I die, I'm going to take some suckers with me or some shit like that.
It skips my mind.
God. All right, y'all tell me later. Okay, let's move forward then.
Hey, Don, is it all right if I add this, though? I wanted to say this, that one thing about what we were talking about earlier that I really wanted to add while we was talking about it, but you had moved on, was that the fact that he said within that universe are balls of spheres of what now? Liquid and what?
Liquid solid ball growth. GROWTHS. Growth.
Yeah, and so that tells us what he was telling us, that we really don't have a solid state. A gas, such thing as gases, true gases, on this side of hydrogen in this universe. We really don't have true gases. Everything here is really solids or particles. Everything here dealt with it. So this is really like a really low level. And then you have what's called water, which is liquid, which comes as particles. You breathe air, mist, or water. So that moves to the ether. So what I'm saying is we're moving from an etheric state on the outer shell, if you will, and the inner shell, but we're moving from an etheric state down into liquid, down into a solid state. So gases, liquids, and solids. This is what the universe is composed of. This is what he's saying. And then once you look up, I tried to tell people this one time before, look into platonic solids, because when he says the universe is a ball, then some understanding of platonic solids give you an understanding of what he's talking about. And then once you study the math on them, it'll bring you to a point where you understand why he say the universe is a sphere and why it's not a tetrahedron, or why it's not a hexahedron or an octahedron or a dodecahedron or a icosahedron. It's a sphere. So that's important because these have opposites and things like that. That's it, Don.
Okay, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Babylon, for bringing that to the center of my intellect. Appreciate it, baby.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, so let me go back to 4. According to a law of nature in the codes of the opposites, everything that lives must die, be it flesh or spirit, visibly or invisible. And a universe is no exception, although it is the biggest existence that can be called a living being. Okay? A universe is living at one time and dead at another time. It is in order at one time and in disorder at another time. When a universe dies, evolution begins. When a universe dies, evolution begins. And evolution is 6. And 6 is the zodiac, the animal world. Death of a universe takes the forms of animal kind and the power of necromancy. Okay, let me say this real quick. The Brock, you don't return to the all. Stop it. That's wrong knowledge. You are already in the all. Okay? Let's get this shit in our fucking heads. Okay? Ain't no return when you're already in El Kaloum. See El Kaloum. And if y'all give me a minute, I swear one of these days when I get my life together, we're going to have Nuwapi class because, so we can get our language together. But you're already in the all. You know what I'm saying? But the issue is that everybody don't know that they are a part of the all. Right? And they don't know that they can succeed also as a part of the all. And they don't know that they can also fail as an individual. Even see El Kaloum, even being in the all. So you don't return because you're already there. Even your God, your ancestors, your little high priest of the spirit world, Obatala, Shango, whoever the Yemiyaya, whoever the fuck you want to call it, exists within El Kaloum. Okay? You can't add to it. Finish the statement. Because where would you get it? You can't take away from it. Because where would you put it? Because where would you put it? All exists within the all.
That's right.
5. Now, y'all want to, Babylon, I heard you say, on the necromancy, and I will repeat it, and then you could expound on the, and
I was
okay?
talking about something prior to that, though, Don, a little bit before the necromancy. But it'll tie in if you're going to reread it. I would love to read it.
Okay, let me reread it, and then you jump in and tie it all in, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you said before that, so...
Yeah.
Let's go to a universe is living at one time and dead at another time. It is in order at one time and in disorder at another time. When a universe dies, evolution begins, and evolution is 6. And 6 is the zodiac, the animal world. Death of a universe takes the forms of animal kind and the power of necromancy. Now, a reason why I brought you back to this, Babylon, because I want you to explain to me that last part. Death of a universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy. I'm trying to figure out the power of necromancy.
Okay, that's a great question now. And then I'm gonna start from the top because I was kind of taking notes while you read. When he say the universe is in order at sometimes and in chaos or disorder.
With all these
Other
cigarette
times-
smokers around this motherfucker?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the way a person could understand or comprehend that is mathematically. And the way I would explain that is that it's going to be kind of confusing. And I know, Don, you already know this, are going to get it right off because we talked about that right in that left brain shit. So what takes place is when he say the universe is in order, is a disorder. If you look at it as odd and even numbers, the odd being order and the even being disorder. Now, somebody might say, why you say the even is disorder? Because if you have even numbers, then they have to fight over the center. They in competition for a direct center. Whereas if you got odd numbers, then there's a central number, a central figure, and this represents balance. So during the times of odd, when the universal numbers are at odds, then that is equality. And when it's at evens, that is inequality, or what we could call equilibrium and disequilibrium. And so what we are attempting to do is equilibrate, which is liberate ourselves. Now, the other thing is when he said death is evolution. See, earlier he said evolution decay without improvement. A person has to understand that decay without improvement is a sickness. That's like cancer. So that leads to extinction. And then he say death is evolution, basically. So basically, evolution is extinction, or it leads to it. And it is extinction because now the being got to mutate to a new being in order to survive. So evolution is based on survival, not on success.
Not on improvement.
Okay? Yeah, improvement of the species. That's right, progress, development. And I didn't mean to say development, I don't like that word. So anyway, it said, so then this leads us from death to evolution, the death of the universe. And then we get to evolution. Then evolution starts at death. That's where evolution
begins. When the universe dies, evolution begins. Right.
So then this is showing you that like 9 ether dies and 6 ether. So this
6
is
ether dies and 9 ether resurrects.
Yeah. And when 9 ether dies, 6 ether is born. The death of 9 ether is 6 ether. And so when you look at 6 ether... No. Holy Tablet, chapter 1, the death of 9 ether.
Well, read it again, because if I'm not mistaken, it says the death of 6 ether is gases.
Yeah, the death of 6 ether is
but
gas.
There is no death in 9 ether. It just says 6 ether dies and 9 ether resurrects. There is no death of 9 ether. You won't find that nowhere in the L's Holy Tablets. It says when 6 ether dies, 9 ether resurrects, and 6 ether is ghost and age through time. In time.
I'm listening, Dad. I was just looking that up.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically what I was saying...
Did you look it up yet?
Yeah, okay, I'm going to get it. It says 9 ether is conscious and conscious is gases. Okay, let me find it right here. Primary, okay. So one result, well, let me find it because I know what you're going to say. Okay, right here, I'm there. It reads on, let me see. Melanin with the original creation. It reads on, okay, here we go. 19, verse 19, chapter 1, L.A. Stag, the creation, chapter 1, tablet 1, verse 19. 9 ether is conscious and conscious gas. the Melanites, original woolly-haired, dark-skinned Moors came along with original creation. Original creation. That is, my book messed up. Okay. That is the same of ether forces that grew the universe. As nature, hold up, Don, damn. As nature was growing, these melanites were part of the original growth. Melanin grew with the original creation. To come along with the thing is to grow with or within a thing. 6 ether are 9 points from ether 1 into darkness. The melanites manifest from point 1 in hydrogen on into 9 elements, the 8th being oxygen for life. The dot, nugget, is the point of the origin of things, the first sum. Okay, let me see what's it. Okay, there are 2 kinds of ether, 9 ether and 6 ether in human form. 9 ether Negroid produce 6 ether Caucasians, and 6 ether produce ghosts, death. Not to be mistaken with ethers of hair that range from 6, 7, 8, and 9 in hair texture, from flat to hollow. 9 ether, this is verse 24. 9 ether will become 6 ether through time and age, die. In parentheses is the word D-I-E. 9 ether will become 6 ether through time and age, die. 6 ether becomes ghosts through time and age. 6 ether albinos is 9 ether Nuwapians in death. And ghosts.
Right, because everything has to evolve. Yes, let's keep going. This is
absolutely good. This is the evolutionary process of 9 ether, thus the need for resurrection.
It goes right back to 6, and when 6 ether dies, 9 ether resurrect. Let's keep going. Keep reading that part. This is getting good.
Oh, okay, I had got it. Okay, I'm gonna see right now. All right. Then it reads. So 6 ether albinos is 9 ether Nuwapians in death, and ghosts is the death of 6 ether. After the death of 6 ether, 9 ether resurrects again. 6 ether, 6 ether is the moon, and 9 ether is the sun. Hence, 6 ether is adverse to 9 ether, just as death is adverse to life. All this takes place within the all. So that was verse 28, the last verse.
Thank
and then
you,
he goes living into the universe.
Read that part again for us.
Okay, from the 9 ether. Okay, from 9 ether. He writes, there are 2 kinds. Wait, hold up. Simply Melanites created the universe in their etheric form. 9 ether then personified themselves as flesh and blood beings. They became human beings from atoms to atom. There are 2 kinds of ether, 9 ether and 6 ether in human form. 9
in human form.
Negroid, that's right, in human form.
Gotcha. That's why he says, in the law of nature, in the code of opposites, everything that lives must die, be it flesh or spirit, visibly or invisibly, or invisible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the cure for black people is in white. That's what made the Africans eat them albinos, because they felt like the cure for their survival is in eating the albino, because the albino represented their death.
Okay, keep going real quick, and then we'll get back into the 9 bar.
Okay, there are 2 kinds of ether, 9 ether and 6 ether in human form. 9 ether Negroid produced 6 ether Caucasians, and 6 ether produced ghosts, death. Not
9 ether Negroid produced 6 ether Caucasian. Let's go. And 6 ether Caucasian produced death. Got it.
Ghost, death.
Ghost.
Not to be mistaken with the ethers of hair that range from 6, 7, 8, and 9 in hair texture, from flat to hollow to round.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 ether gases is not to be confused with 9 ether hair.
With the physical. The gases
are
not to be confused with the flesh. Let's go.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Non-ether will become 6-ether through time and age. Die.
Mm-hmm.
6-ether becomes
because
ghost.
that's the evolution of non-ether, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Time and age.
Everything that's alive must die. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Time and age would be the definition of evolution then.
Absolutely.
Because non-ether becomes 6-ether through time and age. So evolution would be through time and age, a thing decays and thus dies and evolves. And so therefore it really wouldn't be death. It would really be evolution. It really wouldn't be death. It really truly would be a transition from one state of existence into another state of existence, into a third state of existence, 3 states of triple darkness, and then
this
back
is all
into
part of the ether. The ether 6 to ether 9 and back to ether 1 through ether 6 to back to ether 9.
Yeah, and according to the person's physical and genetic, mental, and etheric, and spiritual, and all that makeup determines how they pass through those states of existence.
But it still resurrects back to 9, though.
Yes,
it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
The evolution has to take place for the revolution to begin.
Yeah, if they were non-ether, they will resurrect as non-ether.
No, even in 6-ether, because it says 6-ether dies and 9-ether resurrects. So even in 6-ether, because 9-ether, even in 6-ether, there's a resurrection. Once you go through the evolution of death from 9 to 6, there's a resurrection again from 6 to 9.
Absolutely. Yeah. True. Yeah.
But in evolution is 6, and evolution is death.
Yes.
Mhm.
6 feet deep.
Yeah. That's why I like the part where he says evolution is continuous decay and not improvement, as Caucasians will have us to believe.
Yeah. Because they got everybody thinking like. Yeah, they got everybody thinking like.
Mm-hmm.
It's natural for the person to evolve. It's natural for the human species to evolve. I don't know if you saw that post I did, but I just did a post. They said that the sperm cell, the Y chromosome in the male has shrunk from 100% down to like goddamn, I think it's like 13 or some shit, genetic markers. And they saying like it's not going to shrink anymore because it's at the base elements of all of its genetics. So it won't shrink anymore. But if it was to shrink anymore for any reason, then the Y chromosome would disappear off the planet Earth. And they gave examples of mammals that have already lost their Y chromosome. Yet they still able to reproduce because of genetic compensation. Like with Seth, the name Seth in the Bible means compensation. So due to compensation, they're able to still reproduce right now. But they're on their way out as a species because the Y chromosome has died.
Okay. Babylon, I hate to cut you off, but I got to knock out this count 2 so we can go to count 3 because there's more to build on. The further we go into the laws of nature and the code of opposites. But when I asked the question about the power of necromancy, I got the answer from Nubi. And he just basically told me that the power of necromancy is death. So that's for those who's a little bit slow like myself. So the power of death or necromancy is basically death. So when he says that death of a universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy.
Now, we talked about animal the other day. Anzu.
So
animal,
let me go back a little bit so I can get a better understanding where it says when a universe dies, evolution begins, and evolution is 6, and 6 is the zodiac, the animal world. So death of a universe takes the form of animal kind. So now the death of a universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy, which we would consider that to be death. I'm going to look into it a little bit more because I'm trying to actually see that shit. Death of a universe takes form of animal kind once it starts to evolve, and then the power of necromancy kicks in. Is that like the power of decaying or some old shit? Where I don't fucking know. The power, I'm still stuck on that. But is this for me, J1? The practice of supposedly communicating with the spirits of the dead in order to predict the future. I don't.
Yeah, it gave birth to that religion.
Okay, now I'm fucking confused again.
Well, it's clear to me that death relates to necromancy, and necromancy is a necropolis, which is a cemetery. Seminary. Now,
okay, but when they say the power of necromancy is where I'm stuck at. Now, I'm sure. Listen. It's not clear to me, so this is where I get confused at. This is just where I'm having a hard time trying to see this death of a universe takes form of animal kind and the power of necromancy.
The zodiac.
Well, remember the zodiac would be the animal world, right? Don't confuse me, Babylon. The zodiac is the animal world, and death of a universe takes the form of animal kind, which becomes in the form of, the zodiac, which is 6. And then what I'm stuck on is where it says, and the power of necromancy. So it takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy. And that's just a new word that I the first time I saw that word necromancy was in Breaking the Spell on Blacks. So I just don't have an idea. I just can't wrap my mind. Nev, maybe you can help me on this, but wrap my mind around. I can see the universe taking its form once it died. The death of a universe takes the form of animal kind, because then that's evolution, where it starts to decay. But the power of necromancy is the one that fucks me up. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm having a hard time of saying that part of it. The power. I guess the key word is power of necromancy.
Right.
So that's where I'm stuck at. That's where I can't see it. So if anybody can help me out.
I do have a comment regarding that to explain power. The power comes from the worship of animal spirits. And that's what white people do. That's why I mentioned Anzu.
But we're talking about the death of a universe. We're not talking about flesh. Yeah. We're talking about the death of the universe, where I don't want to be confused with white people and their worship of animals. I'm still stuck on death of a universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy. So if you can stay on the universe, and I see the evolution, like I said, of animal kind, because that's decaying, but then there's the power of necromancy that fucks me up.
Now, first of all, let's get this straight. Animal kind, would you equate that to human beasts?
No.
No, then me and you would be on. You know what I'm saying? I would have to find your definition of animal kind and see where you at in the trail of what you saying define animal kind is to really give you an answer.
Because not all animals are beasts, so there's no way I could just group all of them to be beasts. But
no, I'm just saying, what do you define animal kind as when he said?
Like I said, I understand the death of the universe takes form of animal kind, because prior to that, and if I go back to count 1, he explains the zodiac of being 6, and he is the 6th ether, or he, on the physical form, would be the king of the animal kingdom. I understand that, absolutely. But I'm stuck on the fact of the fucking death of a universe, because we're dealing with the law of nature and the codes of opposites. Also with this universe being a ball of ether. So
I think the power is in religion. I think that's what he's talking about, the power and the worship of that. And I
don't get it, because we're dealing with a fucking universe, though. We're not dealing with human beings on this planet. He gave a description of the universe being that. I mean, come on, the universe is a ball of ether whose diameter is in the range of 3 trillion times 6 trillion miles to 3 trillion times 9 million miles, and whose insides are dotted throughout with liquid solid ball growth. And according to the law of nature and the code of the opposites, everything that lives must die, be it flesh or spirit, visibly or invisibly. or invisible, and the universe is no exception. Although it is the biggest existence that can be called a living being, a universe is living at one time and dead at another time. It is in order at one time and disorder at another time. So when a universe dies, evolution begins, and evolution is 6. And 6 is the zodiac, the animal world. Death of a universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy. And that's what I'm just stuck at, in the power of necromancy.
Let me say one thing, though. Now, when we say the evolution is 6, the universe is 9. The depth of the universe would be 9. And those would be 9 ether beings who personified on this side of hydrogen, being of 9 ether, the first and primordial being. And then their decay down into another being will represent the spiritual powers of those evolutionary forces coming into being, as opposed to those 9 ether forces.
But I'm dealing with the universe. I just still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I already know that doctrine. I already understand that science. I'm just stuck on the word power of necromancy. I don't understand that, because he got it. He said, and the power of necromancy. The death of the universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy. That is what I just don't understand, that part. And the power of necromancy.
It's clear to me.
Okay, you keep saying it's clear to you, but it's not clear to me. And that's why I'm stuck at. Yeah, I know it'll be clear to damn near 99.9% of the motherfuckers that's listening, because you niggas are smart. Well, in this case, I can't wrap my mind around and the power of necromancy. It's just not being explained to me where I can say, okay, I understand the power of necromancy. J1 is giving me a definition that still don't fucking help to me. Communicating with the spirits of the dead in order to predict the future. That has nothing to do with the death of the universe that takes form of animal kind and the power of necromancy. Why don't you type in the power of necromancy? I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck is necromancy? What the fuck is that? And where does necromancy get this fucking power from? And once I get an idea of what the fuck is necromancy and where does it get its power from, because he said, and the power of necromancy. You know what? I'll just ask Dr. York. Let's go to, I'll take a short break.
I agree with that definition, though. Everything that he said other than predict the future. That's when that's the cracker part come in at. The other part of the definition is true about necromancy.
Okay, but remember, though, to use the word spirits throws me off in that definition, communicating with spirits, because he says earlier, according to a law of nature in the code of the opposites, everything that lives must die, be it flesh or spirit. Hello? So necromancy can't even be like death in regards to the definition of fucking spirit. Can you read it to me now? And I'm going to bring in Fireliners too. Can you read that for me now in Breaking the Spell on page 116? Okay. Breaking the Spell on Blacks. Like I said, that's the first time I saw the word necromancy.
Me too. Hopefully this would form a picture. I don't know how much you will, but here it is. 116 starts this. If you really look at what he is doing, this is in respect to somebody named John Edward. He's called a necromancer, practicing calling on the dead. The same is spoken about it in the Bible as speaking to familiar spirits found in Deuteronomy 18, chapter 18, verse 10. It says, according to the Bible, this is an abomination, and according to the Christian church, this is practicing paganism. Necromancy is something that people of this same Christian church have persecuted. It basically is touted. It's basically the practicing calling of the dead. That's what it basically refers to in Breaking the Spell.
Okay, so technically, the death of the universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of calling on the dead. The universe.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Fireliners, come on in. That shit still don't make no sense. But I got to pee. I just don't understand. Like this part right here is just a motherfucker. The power of necromancy. How does the death of a universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy? So I just don't get it. But the Fireliners, you got an open mic. Can I get a mic check from you?
Mic check. How's everybody doing? Babylon, Don.
It's an honor to hear your voice. Thank you, Fireliners, for coming in.
Okay. The more y'all talking, the more confused I am. But let me say that my understanding of necromancy is anything that has to do with dead. There are people who are necromaniacs who fight dead people. Necromancers, as he said, is anybody who communicates with the spirits of dead. So what I got from what you read in the 9-ball was the power of necromancy is the constellation, because the constellations are always animals, has something to do with animals.
Oh, okay. Keep going. I can see that.
Okay, so therefore, connecting astrology with necromancy is the constellation that whenever primitive people look into the sky, they see these constellations, which are animals, that gives them power. That's how I read it. I may be all the way wrong.
Well, when you threw in the people, that threw me off with the universe, that little ball, the ball of ether. But I understand how he tied that in now, and the power of necromancy based on the constellations.
Correct, and the astrology, because when he says astrology, he's talking about the constellation.
The zodiac, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so let me try to get this right in my head. The death of a universe takes the form of animal kind and the power of necromancy. So then it reverts back to the zodiac of the constellations. When it turns, so is it like the evolution of the universe? Once it takes the form of animal kind, it turns into a dog star, or like a constellation where another fucking animal is it that type of shit?
Yeah, you know.
That's why he said.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Don't nobody say nothing. Be quiet. Okay, I can see this shit now. Okay. So basically, Fireliners, when we're looking at these constellations look like bulls and goddamn dogs, that is the death of a universe taking the form of a fucking animal and the power of necromancy. So this is what we're looking at in the sky when we see dogs and shit. That was actually a universe that was once living that has now died and took the form of a fucking animal and the power of necromancy.
I think that's what he's saying.
God damn! So it's a death of the universe that we are looking at. Yes. Oh shit! Fucking G, did you not get that? Thank you, Fireliners. Oh my God, I get it. Thank you. So damn, even that is still 6 ether worship in the fucking sky. Okay, G, fuck, thank you so much. I told you I'm gonna stay on some shit until I know somebody can explain it better and I can see what you're saying. So G, you know the constellations, right? Fireliners mentioned those constellations. Like some of that shit look like a dog, and some of that shit look like a bull and shit. Those little stars and shit, right? G. You know what I'm talking about? Those constellations that look like you know what I'm talking about. Come on, hurry up, because I got to pee. Do you say yes or no, motherfucker? Because I need to know, because I got to pee. Shit, because I get it now. You understand what I'm saying, right? That is the death of a universe that took the form of an animal kind. So you see how these stars done turned into a goddamn dog and shit. If you look at some of the constellations, they look like fucking animals. That's because the goddamn universe, which is a ball of ether, had fucking evolved or died. And it turned into an animal-looking thing with the constellations. So it started from a universe, and then it died, and then it took the form of an animal, and that's what we're looking at when we're looking at the stars, which is still six ether worship. I get it. Thank you, Fireliners. That's what I couldn't see. Like, show me where it looks like after it dies, and thank you so fucking much. Like, fuck. So do you get it now? So even in that, even in saying, look, you see the dog, or you see the motherfucker with the arrow, or you see the bull in the sky, you see all that fucking bullshit, that is actually a universe that has evolved into six. The zodiac, and the death of a universe takes the form of an animal of animal kind and the power of necromancy. So they taught us to marv over these little animals figures in the sky, and that's the death of a universe.
And worship them, which gives them power.
Which gives them fucking power. And we are still worshiping the dead as above and so below. Damn. Thank you, Fireliners. Now that y'all see it, I told you, I knew some of you motherfuckers didn't know, like I didn't fucking know, but goddamn Fireliners had to fucking show me a goddamn constellation, and that motherfucker is a dead one, motherfucker. So now y'all heard it from here first, from Fireliners, goddamn it. Now I understand why I've never been interested in looking at them little dogs and shit like that in astrology, because goddamn that shit. I've never been interested in those little figures, the shit that the stars make. That is a dead fucking universe, y'all. That's a dead universe. Gee, do you get it? That's a dead universe. Now, I don't know if I said got it. I said you still listening. Come here, I said slow.
I got it. I see it.
Can y'all see that shit? That's some deep ass shit.
Right.
As above, so below, still got us worshiping the dead. Them niggas is slick.
And that's why they're able to hold on, continue to have power on the planet.
Damn, G don't get it. Okay, now we got to stay with G until he get it. Now, if you Fireliners, can you explain that shit to G or somebody? Well, what the fuck I just finally got? Because I'm ready to move on now. I'm like Babylon. I see it. I see it.
When a universe dies, it can't dissipate. Okay, energy doesn't dissolve. So therefore, it probably compacts into itself and thus creates a design that you see in the sky, and they have named those constellations. So you see Taurus the bull, or you see the Scorpio, or you see whatever that design is, which used to be a full fucking universe, but it has compacted itself, and the beauty of the Most High has made it into something that you can identify as a bull or a Scorpio or a lion or whatever. That is in fact a former universe that used to exist. And so now the delusion is that they have created a word called astrology, which has people worshiping Taurus the bull, Leo the lion, etc., which makes you worship the dead.
Yes.
So fire, if they're sick ether beings, they're able to pull down that energy from within the universe and manifest that power right here. Am I correct in saying that? By the worship of the
because it's not designed for us. So what we should be doing is looking at, because of course we do know that the ancients did look into the sky, but they obviously were doing it for a different reason than what we're doing it for today.
Yeah, and we mentioned now the Most High, though. That's right, Fireline, that's because we practice what they would term, the closest term we got in English right now is astrobiology, not astrology or astronomy, where that's speculative. We knew where we came from. We knew the physical makeup, and we knew who we were. So that became the difference between getting the fucking reading.
Right.
Then,
so see that hit me when I heard you read that, because you know I used to do astrology. So that shit hit me because the reason I stopped doing astrology was because I thought that shit was all wrong. I just didn't know why it was wrong.
And see, listen, the astrology from a scientific perspective is not really wrong. It's zodiacology, zoology that makes it wrong.
It's gotta be wrong, Babylon, because we're dealing with the wrong fucking dates, the wrong calendar, the wrong.
Absolutely.
So I'm making a projection based on wrong input.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that would. Now I'm wrong in that would make it wrong, because the projections and the numbers and all that will have to be right within that science to say that it is a true science. And based on those facts, astrology is bullshit.
Exactly. That part that said that it's giving power to sixth ether, because it's not our shit.
That makes so much sense. That's the part that came clear to me now, is the power of necromancy and why they have so much power. Because it is six, it is death.
And this tells you why they worship the dog.
Right.
Because in the book called Where and Where is Hell, Dr. York explains that the dog is the first level. I said this before on the show. Listen to me now. The dog star, Anubis, the dog, Jackal of the Dead, is the first level between man and jinn. The dog is the first level between man and jinn. So this attaches the mankind to animal kind and not tar kind, and separates tar kind from mankind and animal kind.
Okay, I was taught that the pronunciation is Ptah, P-T-A-H, Ptah.
Sound like I heard a dog come in. She might want to address that.
No, that's people in the background.
Oh, the letter P, that's my favorite letter. 16-letter alphabet, one of them. So the letter P is extraterrestrial. To make a long story short, it's not even from this planet. And the letter P in Ta is not pronounced.
Okay, so it's silent.
Yeah, just like PH takes the form of an F and called elephant, the letter P is not really a real letter. Like P becomes silent in psychology, but you hear it in philosophy, but it sounds like an F. So the letter P in English is really an F. And they don't tell people that, which would take you back to the number 6. F being the 6th letter. So
okay, let me bring in another call real quick, and let me give everybody a heads up that G still don't get it. But we got 10 minutes remaining before we go into overtime, and it's 14 pages and count 2. If I may go, knock this shit out. But let me bring in 706-351. Can we get a mic check?
What's the jumping for you, Mabel?
Okay, they didn't mean to push one. Okay, 405-514. Can we get a 405-514? Did you mean to push one? No.
No,
okay. Let's keep it pushing. Okay. All right. Enjoy the show. Okay. So we got like 10 minutes remaining, and so call in, Skype in, to hit the next hour of the show. Hopefully I can knock it out, because it's 14 pages, and we only on page 4. So we got 10 pages to knock out of 9-ball count 2. And G don't get it, so we'll talk about it later on. Because I want to make sure my nigga get it, this old man. He can't get it. I got it. I'm going to put that on record. I got it. Now I understand what a universe actually looks like when it's dead. It looks like a damn constellation that's in the shape of a fucking animal. when you look up. Okay, number 5. According to a law of nature in the code of the opposites, there must be those who represent the universe in life and those who represent it in death. Because a being who represents life by nature cannot really represent death also. For the formula of life is the opposite of the formula of death. Therefore, since the prime mover in matter was non-ether, who put matter in the orders called universes, it stands to non-reason that those original living beings in the universes would naturally represent the living universe. And those original living beings were woolly-haired Ethiopian pygmies and their descendants called Ta kind. Hence, mankind represents the universe in death, which is evolution. Goes back to astrology. 6. Just like any other living being, the universe is born, grows, matures, gets old, and declines into death. And that death is evolution, the coming of the zodiac, 6 ether, into power in person of original man and other death-dealing animals. Death takes the form of animal beings. I get this shit now. Original man, listen, original man, that's not us. Original man is the Phoenician, the Indian, and the Mongolian peoples. Mongolians are people like Chinese and Japanese. 7, mankind evolved from anthropoid monkeys who inhabited Indonesia on the equator. The summer season represents life and nature, and the winter season represents death. The monkey is one of the winter seed that came up as death out of the waters of Indonesia when the universe died. Since the Ethiopian, who is life by nature, could not represent physical death by nature, mankind had to evolve from monkey for the purpose of supplanting the Ethiopian so that death would reign and rule in its time and season. And this is evolution. Shall I slow it down? Should I rewind it back? Was that a lot? Was that a lot? Was that?
That was a lot, and it was good, Don. And if you rewind it, I think we could get it. I'm with you. Rewind it, Don, if you want.
Okay. All right. So we got like 4 minutes remaining before we go into overtime. So y'all know the number 347-884-9239 to go to the after party, Georgia Gospel, whatever y'all plan on goddamn doing around this motherfucker. You want me to go back to the you want me to go back to 6?
To where you started, Don.
I'll go back to 6.
Okay.
Nah, fuck that. I'm going to go back to 5, where we stopped at the power of necromancy. So I go back to 5, where it says, according to a law of nature, in the code of the opposites, there must be those who represent the universe in life and those who represent it in death. Because a being, because a being.
I thought you was letting me in, Don, when you said okay. I was just
I was
say
saying
that's
okay because I get it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was a comma, so I used the okay for my comma. You know what I'm saying? That's where you know you throw in what you want to throw in your little one word. Okay, is that right?
Yeah.
Get it.
Okay.
So let me go back. According to a law of nature in the code of the opposites, there must be those who represent the universe in life and those who represent it in death, okay? Because a being who represents life by nature cannot really represent death also. For the formula of life is the opposite of the formula of death. Therefore, since the prime mover in matter was non-ether, who put matter in the orders called universes, it stands to non-reason that those original living beings in the universes would naturally represent the living universe. And those original living beings were woolly-haired Ethiopian pygmies and their descendants called Tarkine. Hence, mankind represents the universe in death, which is evolution. Now we on to 6. This is the part. Well, actually it's 7. But 6. Just like any other living being, the universe is born, grows, matures, gets old, and declines into death. And that death is evolution. That's the coming of the zodiac, 6 ether. That's the coming of the zodiac into power in person of original man. So he made a difference between original living beings and original man. The coming of the zodiac, 6 ether, into power in person of original man and other death-dealing animals. Death takes the form of animal beings. Original man is the Phoenician, Indian, and Mongolian peoples. Mongolians are people like Chinese and Japanese. 7. Mankind evolved from anthropoid monkeys who inhabited Indonesia on the equator. The summer season represents life in nature, and the winter season represents death. The monkey is one of the winter seed that came up as death out of the waters of Indonesia when the universe died. Since the Ethiopian, who is life by nature, could not represent physical death by nature, check it. Mankind had to evolve from monkey for the purpose of supplanting the Ethiopian so that death could reign and rule in its time and season. And this is evolution. That's where we stopped at.
Wonderful. That's excellent. That explains the monkey shit. Okay.
Yeah, and remember on the Planet of the Apes, they hate being called monkey. You know that, right? They'll kill you if you call them a monkey because they know they ain't a monkey. But this is some deep ass shit. So we got 90 seconds. We about to go into overtime. I'll let y'all talk because the little British bitch cuts me off when I'm talking.
Okay. That just made so much sense to me. I was just thinking about to these, hate to say it, but to these NOI cats, and when they refer to themselves as the original Asiatic black man, it makes perfect sense why they praise the Indian, and the Mongoloid types. And yeah, that really put a piece to the puzzle together for me on that level.
Say that again now?
Yeah.
About the original man?
Yeah.
Fucked him up right there, didn't he?
Yeah. Right. That's it. They fucked a lot of these heads up with that original.
And you know that shit is in all caps. Like, let's get this in our heads. That shit is in all caps and bold. Original man is the Phoenician, the Indian, and the Mongolian peoples.
and it speaks to why he speaks in a manner which he do to his congregation, that original Asiatic man theory.
Don't say to his congregation, say his students. He's a teacher.
He's a teacher, okay. Yeah. I just said that just put a piece of the puzzle together for me on that level. What you just read.
Yeah, but see, they get you locked in the spell because if you're not like a traditional religious person, if you don't believe in Islam or Christianity or any of those, you in the next spell, which is evolution, you all came from monkeys.
Right.
Both of those are...
That's why he said that the identity of the Ethiopians, the Ethiopians became identified with mankind through evolution. See, it became identified with the whole shit you just said, Fireliners.
Yeah.
Through evolution, they went on through us in that bitch too, and we became identified as their evolution process.
And that's in my death. Both of those paths are death.
Okay, let's go into 9 because we got less than an hour now remaining. So let's move forward. Okay, so we clear on the winter season and all that shit, right? No, we in 8.
Yeah.
We in 8. And how they decided to supplant themselves, supplant the purpose of supplanting the Ethiopians so that death could reign and rule in its time and season. Okay, right. 8. When a universe gets old, it weakens. And in order to regain its strength again for survival, it must rest. That is, go through a long...
Hey, my baby. What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. What goes around.
Mystical teacher sat by the seaside. It was about 5 o'clock because we heard the free ride. Anyway, the teacher was talking in stride, sitting upon a rock that was wide and warning against false pride. Come to where I reside, a woman cried, and the teacher replied, do you serve your fish fried? Yes, she replied, with potato salad on the side. And the teacher replied, well, where do you reside? She said, up on the hillside, it's not a far ride. If you came to have dinner, I would be so gratified. The teacher replied, it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you decide. She replied, 7 o'clock, do you like stir fry? She was mystified and felt so dignified. The teacher was coming to the house where she resides, so she purified with pesticides, calling her friends up nationwide. Some of her friends were tongue-tied. They felt so glorified. She made steamed fish, baked fish, fish that was fried, soup, steamed vegetables, potato salad on the side. You could smell the bread in the oven far and wide. Natural juices and water purified. Organic fruits brought from the countryside. With silver forks and knives placed side by side. You could not be dissatisfied. Looking out the window, staring at the mountainside, you would have died. 6:59, she's swollen with pride. As the moment intensified, there's a knock from outside. She opens the door, for the teacher has arrived. But to her surprise, it was a bomb who cried, please, I smelt the bread from outside. One piece. And then she replied, the teacher is coming. He's soon to have arrived. You're making me look bad. Come on now, step aside. The bomb then replied, when I say I'm hungry, I haven't lied. Give me some of that chicken that you just fried. She replied, chicken fried? No, that's for the teacher. You're not purified. Then she slammed the door and went back inside. Sat on the couch with the TV guide. She looked at the clock. It was 7:09, then 7:30. He still hasn't arrived. 8 o'clock, she was on the downside. 9 o'clock, by now she's teary-eyed. She pissed off and her anger multiplied. She cried, then fell asleep dissatisfied. Next day, she woke up and was preoccupied with meeting the mystical teacher who lied. Where could he hide? She ran down by the seaside. He was there teaching about false pride. You lied, she replied. You lied. You said you would be there at 7 o'clock. You lied. He replied, no, I have not lied. I came at 6:59 and you told me to move aside. I asked for bread and chicken that was fried, and you said that I wasn't purified. She replied, I wasn't notified. I had no idea that you was the bomb that cried. And the teacher sighed, then replied, this concludes our lesson on false pride.
The baddest bitch in El Cologne.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Dawn Nicoleone Show.
Oh, yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. The moment that you've been waiting for. The one that you've been waiting to hear. The one that calls the call, that calls the text. Put your hands together for the baddest bitch in El Cologne. God, Nicoleone.
Cologne, I'm in the love of the all, and all love is in me. I am a part of the all, and the all is a part of me. I am one with the all, and the all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of the all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in the all as long as my wish is to stay in the all. I'm never alone. The all is, I am. The all can, I can. The all does, I do. Cologne.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dawn Nicoleone Show. Hope y'all enjoyed that first hour again. I had to play it again yesterday.
That first hour, ooh, wait, what the hell? Oh, this is what explains it. Doc done half-assed this chair. Look here. What I was about to say. The first hour is, of course, dated January the 13th, 2014. Behind the scene. Nope, behind the 9-ball. Count 2. Yeah, that shit get gooder and gooder. It's like a refresher, you know? Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. 1967. Good God. Hey, what up, Quincy? Good QT, Taekwondo. Look at him. My baby going crazy. Why you delete your message, baby? Great day, Antonio. Everybody over there on Lockdown Radio again. Special shout out to all the callers on the call line. The call in number is 515-605-9828. I think we may have an issue if you wanted to call in and hit the and speak, but that's kind of strange because I didn't see an indication of a one, little hand up. Let me know somebody want to speak. So if you do throughout this duration of the show, you got to hit one of them parties up, or chat rooms up, the after party, or YouTube or something like that, just to let me know, like, yo, I'm calling from the 707 area code. Let me in. Because I don't think I'm being notified when there's callers on the line. Anyway, though, a great day to you, everybody on the call line. Special shout out to all my peoples over there in the after party. That's our 24-hour voice activated chit chat room. It's on PowerTalk.com, sweetheart. Just download it. It's on the app too, so you can put it on your phone and just sign in or sign up, and boom, type in the search the after party. You'll find us there 24 hours a day, baby. Find us in the A. And of course, once again, special shout out to all my niggas over there on Lockdown Radio again on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the bell button, click all. You'll be notified when we go live. Stream into that particular channel, Lockdown Radio again. Though, a great day to everybody tuning in. God damn, what a hump day, Shotty, man. I just got to say that shit. Oh, my God. I felt the hump. Like, I ain't even over the fucking hill yet. Damn, I felt that shit. Life was good yesterday. I just want to put that on record, man. Great day, Bingy D. Show some love to all my folks over there in the after party, man. Again, special shout out to my man, Bingy D. I wanna. You wanna. Yeah, you wanna. That's right. What up, you wanna, Sinead? Want a pickle? Do you want a pickle? You want a pickle? Do you want a pickle? Do you want to go outside? What up, you wanna? You wanna? You wanna in the building, man. Great day to my man, Focus 720. How you doing, Focus? Oh, it's E-Wanna. It done changed again? You told me you wanna yesterday, now it's E-Wanna. Your mama said E-Wanna, but you would like for me to address you as you wanna? E-Wanna. E-Wanna. So now it's E-Wanna. Okay, which one is it? Let me know now. E-Wanna. E-Wanna. You wanna. I said you wanna. So is it E-Wanna or you wanna? Is it what your mama said or is it what you wanna say? You know what I'm saying? So you want to go by what your mama said and shit, or you want to go by, like, what I said, or you want to just make up your own goddamn name, like, Joanna. Like, Mawana. Oh, you need a new name? You want me to give you one? Girl, I had a new name in my head the other day, and I said, damn, I should name my baby that shit. Damn, I came up with a fire-ass fucking name, man. Well, it ain't like I came up with it. I always was here and shit, but, hey. Hey, Newbie Rock Week 9, great day, baby. Special shout out to my man Mush Mouse over there, man. Mush Mouse, how you doing, baby? Good to see that you still alive around this motherfucker, man. It's important. Newbie, great day, Nick Bet. Vulture Goddess is in the building. Great day, Nick Bet. Give me a 1. Let me see where you at, baby. Nick Bet over there in the after party. What's good with you, Nick Bet? Nick Bet, I don't think you're going to ever get over that whole situation with you having a mama, man, for your whole life. I don't think you're going to ever, get the fuck over that shit, man. I don't think you gonna get over that, man. That's some shit you ain't gonna get over that. Like, fuck that shit. God damn it. Washing handles. Okay. Oh shit. Give me 12 seconds, man. Look here. Newbie, where you been, boy? Where you been, Newbie? Where you with it? JJ? I know you probably want me back, man. like, man, fuck all that bullshit y'all talking. Newbie, where you been, nigga? I have some shit for your ass. She evil, man. She an evil man. Oh, no, she evil, man. My children know I'm evil, too, man. It started by my mama. My mama knew I was evil. And, you know what I'm saying? That's all she says, you know. You know Tyra evil. You know, she ain't nothing but a little evil-ass bitch. Yeah, goddamn it. Welcome to the planet. Evil bitch. They think evil is, not what you think evil is, but they think evil is a motherfucker because, you know, you won't bend over and get fucked. So you evil. You know what I'm saying? You just will not, you know, you just won't obey. You just won't, you know, you just don't want to obey or serve or slave or submit or some old shit. You know what I'm saying? The way people want you to, you know what I'm saying, do, you know, they want you, humans, they want you to do shit for them motherfuckers. Like, man, bad the fuck back, man. I don't give a fuck. So you evil because, one, you won't help or you won't do it or, you know what I'm saying, you won't, you know what I'm saying, you know, you just, you know, that type of shit, man. Like, what the fuck, man? How the fuck am I evil? I have a heart pure of gold. You know, I have a heart pure of gold. My heart is so pure, I swear to God. But I'm not stupid, though. Like, goddamn, how the fuck I'm evil because I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to do what you asked me to do. You know what I'm saying? And that you're forcing me to do. And the majority of the shit that humans ask you to do, meaning it's like give up something that you got. Give up something that belongs to you. Whether it's time, you know what I'm saying, possessions. It don't fucking matter. Like, yo, how the fuck I'm evil? You asking me to give up something that belongs to me, to you motherfuckers. That's not evil, motherfucker. That's selfish. That's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? That's selfish. And selfish is not evil because it's your shit. It's your shit. I ain't got to fucking give you a goddamn thing. Time is my shit. It's my time. And then they look at a bitch. My mom and my children back in the day, then they'll look at a bitch and be like, oh, but you'll spend all your time doing them damn shows with them motherfuckers. So they'll use that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but you can go take 5 bitches out to eat and shit, but you can't motherfucking goddamn help me pay my car note. So it just be that because it's my choosing. I do what the fuck what I want to do, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't feel that way about God. God get to goddamn choose whoever the fuck he want to spend his time with. Whatever miracles they want to perform on a motherfucker and not your ass. Let that shit go now. Goddamn, shit. Y'all be okay. Goddamn, God ain't blessed your ass and went around blessing everybody but you and you don't feel no kind of way. You just mad at the motherfucker got blessed by God. Take that shit out on God. Shout it bad. Do God first the way you do me, player. Then it'll be different. Yeah. Men are her weakness. Girl. Which is another reason why, nigga, I don't want one of my children fucking. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because goddamn, you fuck around and have a child, that bitch will grow up and be like, my mama goddamn fuck men too much. She submit to these fuck ass men and shit. Bitch ain't shit. Bitch old hoe asshole. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you don't want to ever goddamn have to grow up and acknowledge that your mama is weak for man. I feel you, baby. I feel you, nigga, because there's a lot of them out there. A lot of these bitches out here like that, man. Even before we were born, them bitches was like that. And they grow up. Them kids grow up like that. Grow up knowing mama goddamn old hoe ass hoe, man. Like the fuck? Weak ass bitch for these goddamn men, man. You got to live. You got to live like that. You got to be a child growing up in that shit. That's the worst. I think men worse than drugs. You know what I'm saying? I think men worse than drugs, man. Because it ain't like, you know, you can cope if your mama just doing drugs with ain't no nigga in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mama be so smooth with it doing drugs. Can you imagine? She ain't weak on no nigga. She just like doing drugs. But it's only you and her in the house. Baby! Yeah, mama?
Go get my goddamn crack off the refrigerator counter in the top shelf of the refrigerator. Go get my crack. And the bottle, my crack bottle, baby, is underneath the cabinet on the left side of the dishwasher. And bring my lighter, baby. Okay, mama. That should be so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I'm gonna get my crack in my purse. Bring my purse so I can get my crack out. Come here. Yeah. No, my other purse. Right there. The black purse. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Man, I'm telling you, man, it would be a different shit. But if a mama on drugs and weak for niggas, man, that shit is terrible. That's how I be around that bitch. If I was on crack, goddamn warrior. Because I ain't weak for no nigga. Ain't no nigga, just me and my goddamn babies, you feel me? And mama, they be like, man, my mama was the best on crack, man. Long as wasn't no nigga, man, that bitch was functional than a motherfucker. We riding and shit, that bitch just light that shit up real quick. Like, baby, give me my lighter real quick. Take the wheel. Let me get my bomb out my purse real quick. Smoke this shit at the light real quick. Goddamn, it's a difference. It's a difference when women have vices outside of man, a mother. She's phenomenal. She's phenomenal. But if she weak for man and got a bunch of other fucked up ass vices, it takes the children through hell growing up. That's hell. And she gonna be depressed because of niggas, not depressed because of anything the fuck else. Her weakness makes her depressed. I'm so sorry, Nick, that I understand. You know, I truly understand, man. When you see your mother don't even know who she is because of man, I know it takes over the whole personality. Yeah, Nibet says she stay depressed. Man makes you depressed. Not drugs, not candy, cookies, pies, you know, not TV. Man, that motherfucker there. Everything, you end up being gone like you don't even give a fuck. And that's probably another reason why she catered more to your brother. You know what I'm saying? And not stay balanced, you know what I'm saying, being able to care for both genes, male and female. So that's probably why she saw him, you know what I'm saying, she weak for him too. That's a motherfucker. A lot of bitches be weak for their sons. You know what I'm saying? Like weak, like, you know what I'm saying? For real. Weak for their son. As a matter of fact, girl, I heard one of these chicks, one of my babies, not came out of me though, but she was over here, right? And her boyfriend mama called her. Her boyfriend mama called her crying, girl. The mama like 46 years old and shit, ass shots, all that type of shit, right? She got ass shots, damn near got a whole bunch of surgery, his mama. And she almost died from, you know, when these hoes try to get all that plastic surgery or some shit done on their body. She had some shit open on her arms or something. I can't explain it. But she almost died from a wound from the surgery or some old shit. And I said, damn, this bitch trying to goddamn be Kanye West, mama, ain't she? But that ain't the point. The bitch called. I can't believe women are doing this dumbass shit, but it makes sense. Bitches are stupid. That's why they need to be suppressed. Stupid bitches. But look, that ain't it. Sorry, I take that. No, I don't take that back. Leave that right on this show. Don't scratch that shit off the record. But look here. The point I'm saying is, stop it, She-Dog. Let me stay focused, man. The mother called her. Okay, damn near telling her about how her son ain't shit. You got me? Telling her about how her son ain't shit, right? For hours, girl, on the phone with her, telling her how her son ain't shit. And then start telling her about all the bitches that her son got and the shit he purchased for her son, for them hoes he fucking with. Right? And not only that, things that he lied to her about that he bought for his mother, he actually bought for another bitch. So the mama is crying and exposing, you know, to the girlfriend, my little baby over here, right?
about how her son, dirty ass nigga. The moral of the story is just simply this, and I could be wrong because I didn't have a chance to actually have a sit down with all that was going on yesterday before they left, right? Exactly, Nick Bet. And so obviously her son did something to her. So where she want to go now, call another bitch up and tell her how he ain't shit, and now expose all the rest of the shit the nigga doing. You know what I'm saying? Behind, my baby girl face, not my daughters. My daughters don't play that shit. But my other daughter came out another woman, pussy. You know what I'm talking about? Because my daughters don't play no shit like that now. You feel me? So, yeah, but, and man, that shit, that was wild. And I said, man, that bitch, I said to myself, but see, I don't know all the story, though. Like I said, man, I'm minding my goddamn business, kind of, sort of, but not really is. Yeah, Quincy, that bitch trying to end up like Kanye West mama, man. The bitch almost died. Hold up, take a sip. But, yeah, man, women like boys. They like their sons. Women that like men, you know what I'm saying? That's a weakness, When I started to, it's fucked up because I hated my son, even when he was in the belly, because I didn't want to have nothing that came from the man. You know what I'm saying? So I hated this little motherfucker. So I eventually kind of lied to myself like, damn, this is my child. Let me, you know what I'm saying, try to love it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me just, I ain't gonna never neglect something that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I won't neglect you just because I don't like your ass and where you come from. I don't hurt you or harm you or no shit like that. But I'm just trying to learn how to like inwardly love this fucking thing that came from a motherfucker that I didn't want shit from that motherfucker. You understand? So I was trying to, I lied to myself, trying to lie to myself and create a relationship with something that and we kind of used to doing that. A lot of bitches, well, some of y'all be for real in the relationships y'all in. I fake relationships. I lied to myself. I used to lie to myself and try to make it what it is, make it, whatever the fuck it is. Well, in regards to a little nigga and shit, what I'm getting at is, the point I'm saying is that, so the moment I start to, you know how you can live a lie before you know it becomes real, right? And the moment I didn't even know I gave this nigga my heart. The moment that happened, Nick Bet, I broke down. You're talking about a depressed bitch, okay? So it's so interesting that a male don't even have to be inside you. But the moment you give that body, mind, and soul and spirit to it, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to fuck you. The moment that happens, you become weak. And I was in depression for so long, and they know it. Males can sense that. Even from their mother, from another bitch that he didn't even fuck yet. He knows that he can use this bitch now that she's all mind, all spirit, all body into this motherfucker. He will use that and exploit that shit and take her weakness and just, because that's weak. You know what I'm saying? That makes you weak. And it's interesting that in the Bible and shit, it tells man not to do that as well to women because it makes you weak. But it don't tell women not to do that to man. But it teaches man, don't give your whole being, spirit, mind, body over to a fucking woman because it makes you weak. And it also, of course, for those that had it or have it, you end up losing your divinity. But it says that shit for males to women. I say that to women about males because it goes hand in hand. And mothers too. And see, the problem with mothers, they can't differentiate. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. They probably say, I'll never do that shit to a man, but you find yourself doing it to your man child. And that shit ain't no joke. That shit hurts. It's like you get, oh my God. Girl, I ain't gonna lie, man, that was the worst relationship I was fucking in is with my son. That shit there, when the moment I submitted and surrendered and lied that I'm gonna be in a relationship and as a mother to this motherfucker and LOVE this shit, girl, that was the end of that. That motherfucker felt it, he knew it, and knew how to goddamn break my fucking heart. But listen, Nick, if I wasn't on the road to fitness during that time, because I started walking like 7 to 8 miles a day, if I wasn't physically fit, bitch, that nigga would have, girl, I would have had a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? My diabetes I would have had a fucking diabetic coma, all types of goddamn shit. If I wasn't already fit prior to this motherfucker trying to fucking exploit this fictitious relationship I was in with this motherfucker. For real, man. If I didn't fucking girl, that nigga would have broke a bitch. You hear me? I would have been worse than what I am now. There would have been no recouping if I didn't start, exercising, trying to taking care of my body. So when he was living his life, but it was affecting me, because now I tied this nigga to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I tied him to my heart, and that's what some mothers do, and that's what some women do. They tie this man to their heart. So all his actions that he do will hurt you. You tie him to your heart, man. The woman ain't got but 4 chambers to her heart. And so I spiritually, etherically, unconsciously tied this nigga to my heart, man. That shit was terrible. My daughters was trying to wake me up out of a bad, fucked up relationship, girl. You hear me? My daughters was trying to get me to see that this nigga is fucking you over, mama. Just like if you had a friend would try to convince your ass that this nigga ain't right, look at you. And it was Additives. It was my son. It was my son, shouted. My daughter was trying their damnness, especially Sananda, to snap me out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you need to let that motherfucker go. You need to move on. This motherfucker got you, bitch. And I'm just so gone. Chasing this nigga all over the goddamn place, trying to find his ass. That shit wild. As a motherfucker, I faked it, and before I knew it, I ended up living that shit. Because I felt like I was a mom, I got to fucking, have this loving type of whatever the fuck it is for my children. And that girl, shit. Man, that was a bitch right there. So some women feel like that, their wife. And I did that shit one more time. I fell again. I fell with it dead. I hated that bastard. I did not want to be with that man. I didn't want no parts of this bastard ass nigga. And so when we got married, I still didn't give a fuck. I still didn't like this bastard. Oh, I hated this motherfucker. I can't believe I'm in this shit. And what I did was I lied to myself. You know what I'm saying? To please this nigga, I created a whole fucking new image, a new personality, all this dumbass shit. And girl, when I tell you, a bitch went depressed. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? Gave up my whole goddamn power, my life and all that shit. Said, fuck it, nigga. All right, I'm going to try this shit with your bitch ass. Girl, I was in hell. Depressed, fucked up, terrible, miserable, suicidal now, want out. The moment they know that shit, the moment you tie a nigga to your spiritual heart, that's it. That motherfucker, he ain't gonna exploit it. He gonna kill it. He gonna destroy it. Don't fucking matter. So, you don't do it. You don't do it. I think that males deliberately know and unconsciously and consciously know that you tied them to your heart, and they unconsciously or deliberately make these actions, take these choices because you're pulled by whatever act or deed they do. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're not really conscious that I have to be very careful, to my mom because I'm tied to her heart. So I got to make sure I don't hurt her. And then another girl that she ties him to her heart, he has to be conscious about that shit. I cannot do this, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to hurt the bitch and it can eventually break her and kill her. They're not conscious. But I say some know. All of them know and still say, fuck her. I'm going to do this shit no matter how the fuck she feel, no matter if the bitch break down. These actions and these choices that they do. It's a motherfucker, man. why you don't tie none of that shit. Don't force yourself into, don't lie to yourself. Be yourself. Who gives a fuck, man? They got an issue with your ass. That's just what it is because you won't. You know what I'm saying? Let them pull at your heartstrings. And we got to protect that shit. But I get it, nigga. I fucking get it. Live that shit, honey. My daughters was pissed. My daughters was mad because they knew this nigga was fucking me over and over and over and over, girl. And I'm just blindly, like when they say blindly in love, girl, fell right into love, hit hard, man. That shit there, all weakness is revealed. So, something that you never even know you had until you tied some shit to your heart. I got something for y'all motherfuckers. I sure goddamn do. I got something for you. I got something for you motherfuckers. I don't even know how to fucking come out and present this shit and say this shit to y'all. I got something for you motherfuckers. God damn, and start it bitch later. Start it bitch automatically. Boy, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Amazon. I can't even get this. I can't get this shit up. I can't get it up. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, all right, y'all ready? Let me try to get this shit out, man. Okay. Great day, Sugar P. How you doing? All right, let me try to get this out. Great day, She Dog. All right, you ready? Amazon. Get it out. Amazon. Wait, now I'm crying. Amazon. Give me a second. I'm going to get this shit together. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm dropping my eye, man. I'm dropping tears now, man. Hold on. Okay. Woo. I'm trying to get it out. All right, y'all ready for this? Amazon. Wait a minute. You a what, nigga? Wait. I can't get. I gotta stop. I'm looking at the shit, and the shit funny at the same damn time. Give me a second. Oh my God, I'm crying again. Okay, let me get this shit out. Whew, I gotta be strong. Oh shit. My bad, my phone in the mail bag. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, here we go. Try to get it out one more time. Oh shit. Let me try to say it with my eye closed, because the more I look at this shit, man, the more it's funny. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay. It's gonna goddamn come out, man. Hold on, man. I can't believe this shit. I didn't even laugh when I first saw it, man. But goddamn, this shit funny, man. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all ready? I'm trying again. All right, let's try to get this shit out, man. Damn, lying is worse than crying, ain't it? I can't stop lying. I mean, I can't stop crying. Laughing is worse than crying because I can't stop laughing so I can tell y'all what the fuck is going on. You know, a person cries so much and it's trying to explain it, but they keep crying. Okay. Laughing is worse than crying or just like crying because it's hard to get it out because you're laughing so much. Okay, I'm going to say it fast. I can't. Wait a minute, I thought I was going to say it fast. I'm trying to get it out of my head. Oh, shit. Okay. God damn it, I need somebody to call in and read this shit. This is not going to work. I swear. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to do it. I need somebody to call in and read this. on the air. I can't get it out. It won't come out. It won't come out. I mean, Nibet. It may not be funny to y'all, but this shit funny as fuck to me, man. I'm gonna get it out. But what even make it more funny is the picture. All right, here it is. I'm ready. Wait, let me light a cigarette, because I don't laugh when I light cigarettes. Let me do it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to tell you. Amazon has a gender recognition. Amazon has a gender recognition software. And it has identified Michelle Obama and Serena Williams as men. They needed a software to do that. I told you, motherfucker. But who the fuck am I? Like, I don't have. Who gives a shit? Oh, shit. I done told y'all, motherfuckers. I done told you. I done told you, goddamn. I done told you, motherfuckers. Amazon's gender recognition software identifies Michelle Obama and Serena Williams as men. God damn it. Yet I'm the bad guy. But the damn software, people believe in AI or Mr. White Man and his goddamn proof and shit over your mother or woman's tuition, over your psychic powers. Girl, please. Girl, all this technology they got out there, people fall for anything. Believe people done had babies. Believe people pregnant for it. Believe it's a dead man that's coming back to save them motherfuckers. It's all this belief-ass bullshit. Anyway, only women are just saying stuff about it. Brothers are as quiet than a motherfucker. Some of y'all niggas right now saying, I can't believe this shit, man. I jacked my dick. I jacked my dick to Michelle. I jacked my dick to Serena. The brothers are quiet than a motherfucker, man. Hey, come on, man. You know that shit right there in your face. All right, let's do it. Ooh, Amazon's gender recognition system identified former First Lady Michelle Obama and tennis superstar Serena Williams as males. You can always see that shit, man, y'all motherfuckers. According to MIT researcher Joy Bolamawini, Amazon's response was that the software is not facial recognition, it's gender recognition, as if that makes it acceptable to identify women as male. So both Michelle and Serena are genetically, biologically male. That's what I say. But they have been plagued by vicious rumors that they are men. Get the fuck out of here. The gender recognition and Nicoleone, they are men. Everybody know that shit. Everybody who don't know it, believe what they're looking at. They don't have no goddamn psychic powers. Anyway, so it doesn't help that Amazon's gender recognition software also identifies them as a male gender, as the male gender. While gender and sex, here they go, trying to fucking, this is the article, so they trying to, cover this shit up. Gender and sex are often substituted for the other, according to the dictionary.com and shit like that. Excuse me. But anyway, they keep saying, in this article, they keep saying, Michelle and Serena are females. No, the fuck they ain't, Sandra. They are fucking males, bitch. You better goddamn go back. You better go back. I know you believe what you see, baby. Believe none of what you and half of what you Because sometimes your what? Play what on you? Okay. That's why you need to tap into your psychic powers to know what the fuck it is. We're going to be always right. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, but guess what, y'all? Now everybody in the United States are protesting that Amazon take that shit down. Take the gender recognition software down. Why? Why not? Why they can't have? Why they can't have? They have all types of other recognition. Why they can't have it? See that? Because they don't want to get exposed, Nick Bet. They don't want to get exposed. You feel me? So everybody in the United States demanding that they take this goddamn gender recognition software down. Do not fucking use this shit. The fuck? Oh, what's wrong with that? We got all types of recognition. We got goddamn alcohol recognition. If you just to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're not that much intoxicated. We got a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So you know something wrong there. They want you goddamn. I know everybody load that shit on their phone, won't they? That gender recognition software and just scan everybody at the club. Motherfucker had their phone scanning everybody at the club, all these motherfuckers and shit. So anyway, but yep. What up, newbie? I watched The Foundation. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, sort of, but not really ish. But I'm still watching it, so that lets you know I'm interested. It got my interest. I'm really not watching. I'm playing my brain game while I watch it. But yeah. So back to the Amazon gender recognition software. As I said, they're trying to protest to get Amazon to suspend it. That software been out since 2020. After some tweaking, the ban was lifted by Amazon, saying it hoped Congress would pass a law to ensure ethical use of gender recognition technology. However, no such law has been passed, according to Fox Business. You don't need the law. Fuck that. So you mean Congress got to pass laws on technology? I didn't know that. If that's true, they have to say, okay, we accept that. We'll vote on it. If they do that gender recognition, the Congress ain't finna do that shit. Half of them goddamn bitches. I seen the old Congress photos of these motherfuckers, like way back in the days, Congress. I saw the photos of, I belong to a transgender investigation group. And so they were showing like these motherfuckers for centuries was pretending to be females and they were males and vice versa, Caucasians especially. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's shit wild, man. This shit is wild. But to have that gender recognition software, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? That's important for these dumb fucks because y'all gonna need AI because your ass ain't got real intelligence. So you're gonna need artificial intelligence to fucking help your ass see some shit. Goddamn, that's a damn shame. You got to use something else outside yourself to know if it's true or false, know if it's right or wrong, good or bad. That's a motherfucker. It still can trick you, but yourself can't trick you though. Your psychicness, you can't get tricked using your psychic intuition, telepathy, clairvoyance, psychometry, and all that shit, and all the rest of the higher goddamn senses. But look here, I have a little video. It's on PBS Frontline. You want to hear it? I think it's like 44 seconds. I don't feel like showing the video, so I'll let y'all just hear it. Oh my God! Oh shit! Oh, here we go.
For instance, the gender shade study.
Let me wind it back. Sorry, I muted her. Opened up the wrong mic. Okay, give me 1 second. It's scrolling now, so shit, I knew it was gonna happen once I rewinded it back. Okay, come on, baby. Come on, daddy, don't do me like this. All right, let me refresh the page. All right, so, but this is Frontline, PBS Frontline. I think that this video is discussing the technology of the gender recognition software, if I'm not mistaken, and it's scrolling. God damn it, can I please have it? You like that shit, Taekwondo? God damn it, they identified Michelle and goddamn Serena shouting. I wonder how the software able to pick it up, how they're able to see. And no. Gender software, goddamn. It's probably scan the insides of their bodies and shit. That you cannot alter. And that's something. You cannot alter the inside of your body, baby. Not even with hormone drugs. Goddamn time out. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll get y'all this goddamn. Let me do it again. We'll go on this browser. Hold on. Y'all still ain't helped me figure out why it take me forever to access pages on the internet, you suckers. Y'all must not be computer savvy. You know, I don't know what it is. DNA scan. I don't think it's DNA scan. No, DNA. I don't think it's DNA, because remember now, I mean, like I said that it's buffering and all this shit, and then it stops and say time out. That's what's been happening on this computer. You know what I'm saying? It's not the bone structure, man. It's the inside. Y'all know men got a utero and the woman got a uterus something. You know what I'm saying? The difference. So it has to been able to scan the whole body and look inside the body to know what it is. Y'all look on the outside and think you know what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? Humans, y'all look on the outside because it got titties or, you know what I'm saying, wearing pants or some old shit. So reset the router. You think my router need to be reset, baby? You think that's what it is? I have not, but I will. Listen, man. Newbie, mitochondrial DNA, right, is an X chromosome. The male DNA is mitochondria as well, newbie. The Y is an X. It's just missing 2.8% of the material. So it's not the DNA. It is what it lacks. So it just lack 2.8%. So I think they're scanning like X-ray scanning. You know what I'm saying? You know, like see-through vision, like X-ray vision scan. The insides, like the ovaries versus whatever fuck y'all niggas got, the testicles or the testes or the utero, whatever man have. I think a bitch have a uterus or you have a utero or whatever the fuck. Come on, She-Dog, help me out. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference in the organs. You know what I'm saying? In the glands, whatever the fuck, in the tubes. You know, it's a difference in that motherfucker. So they could be looking at, you know what I'm saying, like this one model. It's a female to male named Ashley, and it still has its ovaries, but it got a big mustache beard, man six pack, all that fucking shit, all on the male hormones and shit. But so bitches gonna be fooled by that, and the brother gonna be fooled by that, thinking that's a man. But the gender recognition software must be looking at like the ovaries, if that bitch got ovaries. You know what I'm saying? You got it. If the bitch got ovaries, if the bitch got a utero, if a bitch got a Bartholin gland and shit like that, you know what I'm talking about? If a bitch if a man like Michelle fooling motherfuckers is looking at the inside of a male's body is different from the inside of a female body. I'm saying the AI technology is looking inside the body. That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of scientific material available on how facial analysis and face recognition are related. For instance, the gender shade study showed that some of the famous female black.
Oh my God, it wants to scroll. It wants to whatever
Famous
buffer.
female black.
Damn, it's buffering right there about that little technology. Hold on.
Material available on how facial analysis and face recognition are related. For instance, the gender shade study showed that some of the famous female black.
Damn, it stopped right there, showing that some of them famous female black bitches is goddamn niggas. God damn it. Shit. I gotta get my ass up and play it on the other computer. This shit keep buffering. Oh, this is pure evil. Damn. Oh, I'm sore too. Shit. Oh, get my ass up. Oh, I'm so fucking sore. All right, let me do it again. All right, I'm over here on the other computer. I'm going to give it to y'all real quick. Come on, She-Doc, give me a mic check.
Mic check, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
All right.
What?
You probably need to clear your cache in that one that's
Man, you could have typed all that to me right now, boo. Could have told me. I ain't clearing no cache. I need that shit. Cache mean I'm going to forget all my passwords. Is that what that means?
No.
Oh,
no, that's
okay.
no. The cache is when other people are looking at your computer and putting cookies on. You could throw that shit out.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna do the reroute. I'm gonna do the router thing first, though. I'm gonna do that first. If that don't work, then I'll do the clear.
Each router has a cache.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reset the router first.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna do it now during the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna reset the router first. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna reset the router. All right, y'all ready to hear from this other computer? That's amazing.
Yeah. Want to see it too.
Oh, okay, fine. Since I'm on the other computer, I'll let y'all see it. All right. God damn. You better be glad I got up. You better be glad they wouldn't let me somebody done fucked with me.
See, they wanted us to see
made
it.
that bitch see that video.
Well,
it ain't nothing but a little bitch talking in the chair about the software hoe. Hold on. Let me see. Rescue. Oh no, that's my video game. Oh shit. Wait a minute. I gotta pull it up. Okay. Let me see if I can get this video going for y'all. There it is, Amazon. Bam. All right. So the video is on YouTube, and I gotta let the people in the after party see it. All right, and y'all should have a video up. Y'all see? Is the video up? Can y'all see it in the after party? Nope. Oh, my bad. Wrong video. That's the camera. Okay. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. This is the video for it.
There's a lot of scientific material available on how facial analysis and face recognition are related. For instance, the gender shade study showed that some of the famous female Black celebrities were mistaken as male, right? Like Michelle Obama, Serena Williams, and all these like examples that show that there is a huge bias in the existing software. And Amazon's response was that, oh, that's not face recognition, that's gender analysis.
And is that inaccurate?
So they're related, right? In fact, gender recognition is an easier task than recognizing the identity of the person.
Did y'all hear that? So basically, right, Amazon's supposed to have a facial recognition software, but it does gender recognition software, and it showed that Serena Williams and Michelle Obama was fucking men, were males. Okay? And they use the word mistaken. Ain't no such thing as mistaken, bitch. Ain't no mistaken hope. What you talking about around this bitch? Nah, that's PBS Frontline. Yeah, PBS Frontline. Here we go. I'll play it one more time. This is their explanation.
There's a lot of scientific material available on how facial analysis and face recognition are related. For instance, the gender shade studies showed that some of the famous female Black celebrities were mistaken as male, right? Like Michelle Obama, Serena Williams, and all these like examples that show that there is a huge bias in the existing software. And Amazon.
Let me say this: if Serena Williams, if they find out that bitch is actually a man, with beyond a shadow of a doubt, I ain't talking about the fucking masses, because the dumb mass is stupid than a motherfucker. I'm talking about if the tennis organization, newbie, if they really find out that bitch a man, she stripped from every goddamn thing. You hear me? And I know her daddy knew that shit, because a long time ago, I say a long time ago, some of us way back in the day, not doing WGAG Radio, knew with those fucking ugly ass kids, they were goddamn boys. Some long time ago, like when they were little, they were fucking boys. Boys, goddamn it. And of course, you find out later that China was doing the same goddamn thing, putting China some feminine ass goddamn males, and was putting them in girls gymnastics and winning. And now you see this shit today. You got boys playing sports in a girl goddamn gender sports. So I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? But they've been doing this shit secretly. They came out the closet in your face now, got boys running in female track, boys and all this female ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Just simple fact that they've been setting this up the whole time. But I'm saying if they find out that them goddamn ugly ass kids of his are these fucking sons for real, I wonder how would the PGA, you know what I'm saying, take that shit. Not PGA, that golf. You know the fuck I'm talking about, old tennis shit. That's what they fucking boys. They boys.
Well, Putin called them the Williams brothers.
Everybody know that shit, but the dumb masses. Dumbass masses, the motherfucker want to argue with some shit and they don't know a goddamn thing. They don't know nothing. Them the same dumbass masses believe a ghost came and fucked some mortal goddamn woman and got her pregnant. Stupid shit. The man's so fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just what they choose to believe in is fucking idiocracy. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking stupid. Like, goddamn. Don't even try to debate these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Dumbass masses still put goddamn Oreo cookies out for Santa Claus to come eat that shit. Too stupid shit. Like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? They still believe that a rabbit is associated with fucking Easter and a rabbit don't lay eggs. Stupid motherfuckers. They still participate in that shit. The dumb masses. Like, I don't even fuck with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She died. Mm-hmm. So we don't, you know, but we know Putin know. We know goddamn Joan Rivers knew. Goddamn it, we know Don knew. We know that some of you motherfuckers knew that shit. God damn it. This some shit we know. We knew. We fucking know. We don't need shit. We don't need a confirmation. We don't need none of you motherfuckers because you dumbass. And then I remember the dumbass masses would call in and argue this shit. And I don't like to argue, you know what I'm saying, to try to prove a fucking point to a dumbass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's no use. It's stupid. It's senseless. It's fucking ridiculous. But again, we were younger then, weren't we? Back in those days, we were younger. 13 years, the fuck older now. The fuck we look like. We know what you are now. You're just a dumb fucking masses. So what the fuck are we gonna even have a conversation with you about? The fuck are we gonna talk about? Okay. You know what I'm saying? We at that level now. Like, man, nowhere in hell I'm doing this shit. Your dumb ass. The fuck? That shit. God damn it, what's for you?
Waste of breath. Lord, waste of breath arguing with an idiot.
Yeah, man, trying to goddamn show him the fucking truth and shit, man. Fuck you, like, fuck that shit, man. You fucking your whole family, your generation got the dumb
Does that work
genes.
for you? Great. Is that any
shit
advocacy work
ridiculous.
for you? Great, you stay there.
Yeah, and then you know what the dumbasses quit to yell, especially the black dumbasses. You just hating and shit. You just hating. I remember somebody said I was hating on Michelle or some old shit. Nigga, this ain't hate, bitch. This is truth. You fucking kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nubi, you remember when you were telling motherfuckers Jesus wasn't crucified? They talking about you must be an antichrist. Are you fucking kidding me? Now I'm an antichrist because I'm telling you the son of a bitch in that goddamn book did not ascend to his goddamn daddy like he said. All of a sudden I'm a goddamn antichrist for that shit. I'm a fucking hater because I said this bitch Michelle got a ding-a-ling. I'm an antichrist because I said in the Bible, in the book of John and Matthew and all the rest of them fuck boys, it said that this bitch nigga didn't fucking ascend. He was hiding in the garden. And I'm an antichrist. Okay. Like, fuck you, motherfucker.
People want to convert you and want to get you into their still. I said, does that work for
Calling
you?
out a damn name still proves
Great.
it. Produce the facts there,
Great.
motherfucker.
And you stay there.
And then you keep following Michelle. Now this bitch got a whole tranny show. This bitch got a whole goddamn tranny show, man. Are you fucking kidding me? A tranny puppet show for trying to. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? I'm so done. I'm so done. These motherfuckers, like, fuck these guys.
A trans puppet show?
Man, they big, man. Look, man. Look, man. That whole sick, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, motherfucker, that shit. I don't know how many ways I can explain it, man. I don't know how many ways I'm doing. What up, Twang? How you doing, boo? Twang, you want to hear something funny real quick? I told you-know-who about you-know-who being the daddy or you-know-who, and you-know-who bust out laughing and shit, man. Like, yeah, man, motherfucker laughed his ass off, man. It was like, damn, that kind of, I think that shit true. Told him everything, who was like, damn, yeah, man, that shit was funny as fuck, though, to hear his reaction and shit. I knew he'd take it because he got his psychic powers. And he said they took his sperm from him a long time ago. The same looking bitch, I gotta tell Doc that shit. The same looking bitch that came and took Doc's sperm. Yep, because I told him what Doc described, the pasty white bitch with blonde hair and shit, looking like an Aldebaran, Ashtar Command. And he said that's exactly the same woman. That's what the other woman looked like that took my goddamn sperm. Yep. So that's that. So they know. Aldebaran, Ashtar Command, baby. Yeah. Yep, took they sperm a long time ago and shit. Shit, wow. Yeah, man. So that's that, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, hey. Yeah, man. Doc did shit. Doc did it. They take y'all sperms and shit. Well, not really y'all, but it's two people so far that I know that they took the sperm and put it in a woman. And I happen to be one, and Twank is the other woman. And I figured out who that boy who gave daddy really is, because I know the motherfucker. So I told him yesterday, Newbie, that I know who your son is. I found your son and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas a split image of you, not of the man that he thinks is his daddy. This nigga got all your traits, all your attributes, everything about you. And he says he know that shit like that is possible. You know what I'm saying? He know it's possible that they have it. But then I said that happened to Doc too. You know what I'm saying? Took his sperm, and Sananda's his daughter, even though I didn't even know Doc. I didn't even know Doc in 1990 motherfucking 5. I didn't even know that nigga. And it happened to him in the 90s. A pale, pasty, blonde, pasty white bitch. That's a fucking Ashtar Command bitch, Pasty, Aldebaran, Palladian, whatever the fuck. And so when I told him last night that it happened to Doc, and he said that a pasty white blonde ass bitch took his fucking sperm sample from him, and that's when he said it happened to him too. It was a pasty blonde white bitch that took his goddamn sperm. Yeah. And so boom, it ended up with Twank Star. They put it they put it in Twank, and that's his baby. Not Draper. Draper is not the father of Gabrielle. Yeah, it's that nigga. You know, nigga, I be solving cases, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's amazing that, you know what I'm saying, most people be thinking who they daddy is or who they mama is, and because they so fucking stupid, they'll never know who the fuck they real parents really the fuck are. You know what I'm saying? You know, or the real sperm that was used and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. You know? Because they believe what the fuck they looking at and shit, because these masters can be easily fooled. As a matter of fact, goddamn you, two things. Remember Matrix, the one that just came out, Resurrection? They did, what's that bitch name? Trinity like that. Placed up with some kids, wasn't even fucking hers. A nigga that wasn't even hers. This bitch didn't even know none of that shit. But come to find out, in the same conversation I had with this nigga last night, come to find out, he was telling me, he said, go back and watch Dark City. Remember Dark City, y'all? I vaguely remember it. But Dark City got Keith Sutherland in it. The motherfuckers that made Dark City is responsible for the gods of Egypt, a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of goddamn, you know, sci-fi ass that's happening right now type shit. And Dark City came out in the 1998, about the same time Matrix came out, the first Matrix. And so watch Dark City. You know what I'm saying? People didn't even know the masses. See, and you see, if you watch Dark City, you get a better understanding of the Matrix. If you watch, especially this Matrix here, you know what I'm saying? Because it all starts to make sense. People was in relationships with motherfuckers. That don't even sound right? Like, duh. Arab people is in relationships with motherfuckers. What does that mean? What that mean is, that shit didn't sound right? That's like me saying, people eat food. But what it is that they alter these realities, right? Like at nighttime and shit, some old shit in Dark City. He was telling me a little bit about it, but I ain't watched it yet. But so basically they'll change the way a town looks and all of that, and people wake up. Everybody under spell. And people will wake up and just go about their business, not even noticing the goddamn Empire State Building done changed to a whole nother situation. Right? And he said that they also will wake up with a whole new relationship in the bed with them and go about their life from last night to the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know that ain't the same motherfucker you was with 24 hours ago. And that ain't the same building you passed by 24 hours ago. It's a whole new structure. As a matter of fact, motherfuckers, somebody Google this shit real quick. Google this. God damn it, because I didn't share it. I forgot, got sidetracked it. They fucking, one of these motherfuckers, I got to give y'all some words to Google. Don't Google, go this shit. The word is some shit like, scientists have found out that the goddamn universe and the solar system, some shit like that, is a computer structure or some shit like that. It's a computer structure, some shit like that. Okay, like it's basically a computer. system. You understand? Like, goddamn, I got to find it. I think somebody, goddamn, I'm mad because I didn't fucking share it. When I saw it, I got sidetracked. I'm going to try it again. Try to Google these keywords like scientist discovers, NASA discovers, or somebody discovers, somebody big, some 3-4 letter word or some old shit, alphabet crew, about the universe and the solar system, and said that it's a computer generated machine or some shit. God damn. I got to get it together. It's not real. Told y'all none of that shit was real. A simulation and a simulation that's in a simulation. That's what we are. That sun ain't real. Remember I said that shit? The moon ain't real. And speaking of the sun, China just lit their fucking sun. And it's 10, 20 times brighter or 100 times brighter or 1,000 times brighter than that bullshit sun that you believe is 93 miles the fuck away, million miles away. China just lit their sun. And I tried to share that, but Microsoft bitch ass wouldn't let me share the motherfucker. Every time I kept clicking on it, it wouldn't let me do it. Tried to let y'all see that shit. China done lit. I told y'all China had a sun. I told y'all that shit 5-6 years ago. I told you bitches that. And I also told y'all that they had 2 moons that it was doing around the same time. They created 2 moons, which is proof that ain't no God did this shit, man did. Ain't no such thing as some visible bastard, right? So now China got 2 moons and they just motherfucking launched the sun. Now that shit booming. You know what I'm saying? You got to find that one too. Find that article, bitch. And shove it in these fake ass these dumbasses ass faces. God damn it, let them see this shit. Because I don't know what the fuck they got these dumbass masses tuned into. What frequency channel they listening to or watching every goddamn day. But they need to know some other shit. So if you fucking with the dumbasses, which I'm not, because I don't know, I don't fuck with none of them. But if you're around any of the dumbasses, they dumbasses call your ass every goddamn day. You need to hit them with this shit. Let them see what the fuck is really going on around this motherfucker. Make you question your goddamn dumbass religion. But anyway, Google that shit. Go. That's one of these alphabet bastards have found out that the whole solar system, okay, the universe and all that shit is kind of like computer generated. Some shit like that, it's a software. I'm just going to use that. This shit ain't real, man. None of this shit is real. That's why Dr. Yo kept saying this is a temporal world. It's an illusion. Remember, even in the mind book, I kept reading that shit to y'all. It's an illusion. It's not fucking real. What you see outside this shit, if you look in front of you, that shit ain't real. It's a fucking illusion. Now go outside and look. None of that shit is real. And as a matter of fact, when that COVID hit, and I noticed it, but I also posted, somebody else noticed it, but they were able to say it in few words. Because, it take me forever, a lot of words to use to try to fucking make my point. But when that COVID hit, there was not a bird in sight. You know what I'm saying? There was not a bird in sight like a motherfucker. This shit was wild. And I noticed that shit. Like, where the fuck did the birds go? Where the fuck? I don't hear shit when they first dropped that shit. And so I said they must be changing the battery. I said this to myself now. I said they must be changing the battery on the fuck in the birds. This shit wild, right? I said it to myself, right? Let's say about 4, 5, 6 months into COVID, man, I saw a meme that said some shit like, you notice there's no birds or some old shit. They must be changing the batteries in the birds. It was a fucking same type of shit. But I know they changed the light bulb in the sun one day. God damn it, because that fake ass shit. And trust me, that shit is not 93 million miles away. That is a fucking lie. That's a lie. All this shit is a fucking lie. And I wish you motherfuckers stop believing this shit. Stop looking up. It's a goddamn lie. Stop looking out and believing it. It's a goddamn lie. And when you look inward, you'll find out that that's a goddamn lie. When you look inward, all that shit is a fucking lie. Ain't no such thing as a fucking human. They made that shit up. We're fucking wired. You know what I'm saying? We have wires all running through us just like your fucking circuit breaker in your fucking house, your fuse box. We're machines. You know what I'm saying? Machines that reproduces as well. And you'll find that shit out too. That, you know what I'm saying? They're telling you that scientists have figured out how to get a robot to reproduce on its own. Sound familiar? Don't that sound familiar? How to get you to reproduce on your own? Don't that sound familiar? Come on now, you know our science, but you still think that they're people. We're not fucking. God damn it! Why is the brain the first computer? Now you're going to buy a fucking computer because you're no longer using yours. Come on now. Why is it a computer? Why does it stores? Why does it have bytes and gigs and watts and shit? Why does it have fucking plates and magnetic particles, magnetism? Why does it have a magnetic field? Come on now. We are electronics. That's why he mentioned the electrified ones. We are nothing but electronics. That's what we are. Electronics, electrified ones, electricity. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't work without electricity. Your body, your brain, none of that shit would not work. Magnetic particles in the brain, get the fuck out of here. Magnetic particles is in the computer and in your fucking phone. But you use more of that computer outside of you and that phone outside of you than you do that motherfucking goddamn computer between your two shoulders. It's amazing. We are a mixture of mechanics, humanoids, machines. That's what the fuck we are. And this is a machine world again. Outside of us, it's all machine world. So basically what they were saying is that they found out that it's a fucking machine. A computer machine, software. Keep trying to tell you motherfuckers that shit. None of this shit is fucking real. And what they're doing is getting you deeper and deeper and deeper involved in a simulation. We have the universe, now they have the metaverse. In the universe, it's all controlled by machines. You know what I'm saying? Simulation. It's the same shit. Robots reproduce. You are the robot that reproduces. You are the robot that can be programmed. You also the robot that can goddamn it program itself. But you don't want to. You can take over your mainframe, but you don't want to. But y'all think this shit real. Keep thinking this shit real. God damn it. Then you had another robot that's trying to teach you how to think for yourself. They can't help you think for yourself. This shit here wild as fuck, man. This shit here wild. This shit here crazy. But yeah, Dark City, watch Dark City, and you'll see that these motherfuckers wake up and have no idea that they're in a whole new relationship with somebody the fuck else, y'all. They changed the whole scenes and shit, you know what I mean? The structure of your street. They be changing shit in Dark City, and these humans don't even know that shit because they in the amnesia. You know what I'm saying? So that's fucked up because it's interesting that you wake up one day and you realize how the fuck you get here in this goddamn relationship and shit. That's when you wake up. So they show that shit. That motherfuckers wake up, they got somebody laying with them, they don't even know who the fuck it is. But they already programmed to accept them next to them. So they just wake on up, go about their day, kiss the new motherfucker in their goddamn life. Don't even know that motherfucker. They placed them there. Don't even know it. Put them right there in their fucking life, and they just accepted it as it is. This shit wild. Dark City came out 1998. And there's so many moving parts that he said that is likened unto the Matrix, and you'll be able to see that shit. So if you watch it now, it all makes sense. If you watch it again, for those that need to watch it again, you'll see that shit. Dark City, Dark City, 1998, and look at the fucking the motherfuckers who wrote that shit, who directed, who wrote it. You'll find that them the same motherfuckers that actually put your ass on game.
Was Arnold Schwarzenegger in it?
No. Keith Sutherland. That'll give you an idea right there. And his name is Murdoch. And this nigga is an amnesiac. He just woke up from amnesia trying to figure out who the fuck and what the fuck he is. That type of shit. Because everybody else under amnesia, they can't tell the difference. They don't know when the scene changed. They don't know. As soon as a motherfucker, they wake up and see a nigga in the bed with their ass, they continue on with their life. They're programmed to accept what the fuck is happening because they can't tell the difference. They can't see it. There's something done changed. You know what I'm saying? They put whole new cities up while niggas is asleep at night. And then replace whoever they want to place in their relationship. And they wake up and just go ahead and simulate themselves with it as if ain't nothing changed. Like they was with this motherfucker forever. Shit wild. Go watch Dark City. Yep. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit wild. You'll see it though. 98, they was giving all the clues and cues and all that type of shit. And same thing that's happening today. It's the same shit. Motherfuckers sleep. That's why I said, man, why waste your time with these motherfuckers? You woke, man. Get away from them. Because there ain't no need to have no conversation with these motherfuckers, man. They gone. God damn. You know what I'm saying? They gone. Ain't nothing but a simulation and a simulation and a simulation. You thinking all this shit real. This shit ain't fucking real. That's why they say you could blink a motherfucker out of existence. That's how you know a motherfucker ain't real. You can blink them out. How you fuck? If I could blink a motherfucker out, then that motherfucker must not be real anyway. Figments of our imagination, the real ones. You know what I'm saying? Got me? And the shit is wild because again, you remember She-Doc when we was dealing with them Omicron movies last month, and then I laid down and looked at the damn Omicron picture of one of the movies, the picture of the movie Omicron, one of them, and I remember that shit happened already. It hit me. I remember. And then I came on the show and I said, yo, they playing us. They playing us with this Omicron, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? To keep it going, they keep wiping our brains. You know what I'm saying? They keep wiping the brains, deleting the brain so they can keep it going. Delete the memory of everything so they can keep it going. Interesting enough, Xena found another goddamn Omicron shit, right? Or some old shit, or Microsoft. And it said the object of that movie was it was controlled by the government, and what they do is wipe people memories. It was about wiping the memory so they can stay in power. And the movie is called Omicron. So they don't remember shit. By going in the past, yeah, Quincy, because it was like last month or two, right? By going in the past, and when she said that shit, I say, there it is right there. Because everything is too familiar. Because I got a little bit of memory. They can't really wipe mine the fuck off. They can't wipe my shit away. And another reason why, because of the shit I've been through, I get mad. How the fuck I forgot? You see what I'm saying? How I forgot that your ass ain't shit. So I make sure that I know everything and don't forget it. Because they can easily wipe that shit away. For real, newbie. Oh my God. That might be one of the fucking reasons why from when I stopped, I don't forget a goddamn thing. Newbie said, I only get my memory wiped when I copulate. And that's why I stopped. That
Sound
fucking
right
makes sense.
That sounds right to me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why I've been mostly celibate and like it like that. I like
that
it like
shit makes fucking sense though.
Mm-hmm. They do.
What the fuck? Wow, that's probably another reason why they not telling people to stop fucking. The people in lab coats. The people that created this PrEP drug and shit. So everybody who's sexually active just take the PrEP drug. Because if you keep taking the drugs and you keep having sex, you know what I'm saying? We can keep your ass in slavery, mental slavery. We can erase all that shit that you knew that we said yesterday and have you believe what we said today because you don't remember shit we said yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. They mind fucking these motherfuckers and wiping them. They're wiping their ass.
That's what we said. That's why porn is free. I didn't know that shit was free.
And free means to exterminate.
Yeah. Shoot.
And the flu shots are free.
Yep. That too.
And we find out what a flu shot really is, or what everything really is when we muted YouTube on that show. Found a lot of shit out. So that all that shit makes sense. Like, goddamn. This is a motherfucker here.
In a hurry to give you some shit for free, you know they're trying to kill your ass with that shit.
They don't know that shit. They've been wiped away. They wipe them every time. This is a bitch. This is a motherfucker, man. That's why I used to say, you know what I used to say? I don't want to talk to your ass if you've been fucking, because it's hard to have a conversation with a motherfucker that's been fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to act like they don't remember how it all happened, the beginning or whatever we got them arguing about. They be jumping. Like, that is not the way the fuck that shit happened. God damn it. Let me tell you, I don't like talking to people who have sex. They the most dumbest motherfuckers. And, you know, if I engage in an event with them motherfuckers, they got the event all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You missing some sequence. It's some order of events that took place, bitch. That ain't how the fuck the shit went down. What the fuck is wrong with you? That ain't how the shit happened. You done lost how to see, how the A all through Z. The fuck? Now you making shit up. Something must be wrong, but I realize now, goddamn, that's why I don't like talking to people who've been fucking. That's the first thing I ask people now when they call me, you been fucking? Because goddamn, we are not finna have this conversation till you goddamn get rid of that shit out your system first, then we can talk. Yeah, and we're gonna argue with intellect because your dumb ass ain't got it. If you're doing that dumb ass shit, wiping your fucking memory, you want to accuse me of some shit, and that ain't how the fuck the story went. Bitch, because I'm fucking sex free. I exterminated that shit. They can't get a bitch. And you damn sure can't convince me that the order of events was the way you saw it, not when I'm woke. Not with my eyes open and my legs closed. You got me fucked up. So don't fucking call me until your ass at least 2-3 fucking years of no sex so you can get all your recognition back. Then we talk about what the fuck happened in 1998. Because other than that, I can't fucking have no conversation with no motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That goddamn got little bits and bites. You ain't got the whole goddamn file. Your file is corrupted. You ain't got all that shit. So, damn, Nuvi, motherfucker, that makes sense. Damn, that makes sense. 100%. Yeah. And you remember that? You remember Zena friend that was on the open mic night Friday, and she was arguing over that whole Prince shit, and she was all wrong. On open mic, when you on open mic Friday?
Yeah, I don't remember her friend though.
Okay, well she called in, but anyway, make a long story short, she got pissed off and hung up, right? And I said, this is what happened when you fuck too much. Stupid bitch. Like, this is what happens when you fuck too much. You're all wrong. You're never right. You all wrong. That proof right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're never right. Then you get mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? The fuck is wrong with that shit? I'm telling you, it corrupts the system. It corrupts the fucking system, man. It corrupts the brain. It corrupts the mainframe.
There you go.
A lot of this shit. Then I saw something. Let me see if I can find this shit. I can do shit but laugh. But I could be wrong, though. And I hate when y'all be posting shit on our Facebook group, WGAG code name Super Bowl, because I can't share it quickly. Here it is right here. L posted this shit. Great day, L, wherever you at, baby. Titanium dioxide. Anybody familiar with that? I am not. First time ever. When I think of titanium, I would never think that it's in our systems. Titanium. Titanium dioxide. Yeah. Is no longer considered safe when used as a food additive. What the fuck? Titanium dioxide. Yes. Oh, I gotta clean my glasses. Goddamn, give me a second because I can't see this shit. I can't see without my glasses. Let me stop it. But that means I got to put my eyes right at this computer. Titanium dioxide, E171. Okay? This dropped January the 3rd. Okay? Listen to this shit. Listen to this track, bitch. Here we go. Titanium dioxide, E171, no longer considered safe when used as a food additive. They put that shit in the goddamn food. When they say no longer considered safe, what the fuck do they mean? Prior to that, it was? Like,
yeah,
what?
That's exactly what it means.
What the fuck? What you mean no longer considered safe? The fuck?
That's exactly what it means. That they've been using that shit.
Okay. Here's what it says. Now, this from Europa.eu, EFSA.europa.eu. Shit, help me out. Our scientific experts applied for the first time the 2018 EFSA Scientific Committee Guidance on Nanotechnology to the Safety Assessment of Food Additives. Nano! Motherfucker, did you humans...
10 to the minus 9 meters.
Nano! Are you fucking kidding me? Nano! This could also be an indication why these motherfuckers don't know a goddamn thing. The dumbasses. They already... Nanotech. Now I'm so done. Okay, let's go. Okay, let me get it. Let me do it again. Oh, shit, how the fuck I'm going to get through this shit? Our scientific experts applied for the first time the 2018 EFSA Scientific Committee Guidance on Nanotechnology to the Safety Assessment of Food Additives. Titanium dioxide, E171, contains at most 50% of particles in the nano range. I did say we need to go back to the Holy Tablets, chapter 1, where he talks about the nanometers. The nano range is less than 100 nanometers, to which consumers may be exposed. Facts. All of E171, and what's that? Titanium dioxide, is nanoscale. The problem is most governments don't officially recognize nanoparticle dimensions until they reach down to 100 nanometers. Say what? Newbie? You did. You did. We'll do it this week. Okay. Mind me. Because we got to look at the nanoscale, the nano shit. Okay, let's do it again. So the E171 is nanoscale, right? All of E171 is nanoscale. That's titanium dioxide E171. The problem is most governments don't officially recognize nanoparticle dimensions until they reach down to 100 nanometers. 3. What is EFSA saying in its 2021 opinion on the safety of titanium dioxide as a food additive? After conducting a review of all the relevant available scientific evidence, EFSA concluded that a concern for genotoxicity of TiO2 particles cannot be ruled out. Based on this concern, EFSA's experts no longer consider titanium dioxide safe when used as a food additive. This means that an acceptable daily intake, ADI, cannot be established for E171. What's E171 again? Titanium dioxide.
The TiO2 is also titanium dioxide.
Yes, TiO2. Yes, titanium oxide 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 oxides, right? Because the 2 is on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 oxides.
Oxygen, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Shit, I'm so glad your mic is open, Trick. Okay. EFSA's evaluation is related to the risk of TiO2 used as a food additive, not to other uses. 4, should I stop eating products that contain TiO2? Although the evidence for general toxic effects was not conclusive on the basis of the new data and strengthened methods, our scientists could not rule out a concern for genotoxicity, and consequently, they could not establish a safe level for daily intake of TiO2 as a food additive. Titanium oxygen, 2 oxygens molecules. Thank you, Newman. In their role as risk managers, the European Commission and member states will now reflect on EFSA scientific advice and decide upon any appropriate regulatory measures or advice for consumers. Fact, non-scale TiO2 can destroy DNA by causing double-strand breakage. E171 is made up of rutile and anatase. And that anatase, is that how you say it? A-N-A-T-A-S-E? Anatase?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do it again. E171 is made up of rutile, R-U-T-I-L-E, and anatase, TiO2. Both forms are very toxic to cells. TiO2 is also used as an antimicrobial technology. Yeah, antimicrobial technology. See that?
Mm-hmm.
TiO2 is used as fucking technology.
Yeah, because it's a preservative, because it's breaking the DNA in the bacterial cells. Well, if it can break DNA in bacterial cells, it can break DNA in your cells.
And your body has good bacteria and bad bacteria, and your good bacteria fights your bad bacteria. Get rid of that shit. And let me just say this one more time, just for the hell of it. Amazon has a facial/gender recognition, and and the gender recognition software has, shows Michelle Obama and Serena Williams as a motherfucking male. In a minute, they're going to have gender tests, and I'm going to be the fucking host of the gender test like Maury was of the DNA test. I'm sorry, Leroy. Tisha is 100%
man.
Is not. Okay, back to this. I gotta you do that shit from time to time. Because y'all motherfuckers need AI because y'all dumbass don't have your own intelligence to know what the fuck you're looking at. So they got a software for you dummies. Anyway. Okay, here's the fact. Nanoscale, oh yeah, because we on the TiO2, is also used as an antimicrobial technology. Then they did the search. So nanoscale TiO2 causes DNA double-strand breaks. About 1,000, nope, that's not it. About 123 goddamn thousand results. Nanoscale TI02 causes NAD. God damn it. I'll do it again. Hold up. Give me a second. I'm a nosy bitch right now. Wait a minute. It's called Zone 414 on Netflix with advanced AI people, and they are dead as real. So Netflix got one called Zone 414. If y'all want to check that one out too. But check Dark City because, 98, then we'll speed up to Zone 414 on Netflix. Dark City, 1998, and Zone 414 on Netflix, okay? All right, here we go. Back to these nano-ass shit. Nanoscale, TI02, cause DNA double-strand breaks, about 123,000 results. TI02 nanoparticles induce DNA double-strand breaks and cell cycles arrest in human alveolar cells. What the fuck is human alveolar cells? Let me Google this.
Lung cells.
Lung
sac cells.
What?
Lung sac cells. The bottom of your lungs, where the air exchange happens, is the alveolar area.
Girl, you're so fucking smart. Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you take me there right away? Send around in you. Goddamn she-dog. That goddamn she-dog, boy. That she-dog know everything. She-dog be knowing shit. Girl. Girl, I'm in molecular biology because of you. Human pulmonary alveolar. I don't know what they sell and got a price tag by it.
That's how they classify the difference between pneumonia and bronchitis. Bronchitis stops before the alveolar sac. It gets all the way down in the alveolar sac, then it's pneumonia.
That makes sense. The food is causing that shit to happen. That's what I was telling my daughter because she have bronchitis every so often. I said, bitch, it's that bullshit you eat. Now I can tell her it's that titanium dioxide. Bitch. Stupid ass. And mind you, I smoke. What I smoke, newbie, what's in the cigarettes? Mono dioxide or some shit.
Carbon monoxide?
Carbon. I'm smoking carbon monoxide. I don't have bronchitis or goddamn pneumonia. It don't even have this shit. Let me see. Does it have the name on it? Nope. It don't have the ingredients. They took the ingredients off just like they did the goddamn vaccines. Don't tell us. Carbon monoxide used to be on the pack of these cigarettes I smoked. They took it off. They was like, ain't no such thing, bitch, carbon monoxide. It's just for pregnant bitches. Y'all kids might fuck around and come out too smart. So don't get the pregnant bitches. Yeah. Okay. Bitch, I'm on that carbon monoxide. Y'all hold eating that goddamn titanium dioxide, bitch. Y'all better get y'all life together. Stop bullshitting. Okay, so thank you. So that's human alveolar. So explain this sentence right here, She-Doc. TiO2 nanoparticles induce DNA double-strand breaks and cell cycle arrest in human alveolar cells. What is they saying here?
So when you're replacing the sacs of your alveolar cells at the bottom of your lungs, renewing it, it stops the renewal process. And it keeps...
It keeps what?
Because all your cells renew themselves every 7 days. So whoever you were 7 days ago, you threw that out, and you got your whole new set.
I just want to put on record my boo-boo is officially green, because I eat greens. Finally, no more shit, no more dog shit, black, brown, light skin, doodle. It is what I eat. Finally cleansing, flushing, getting all that old shit out. The body, okay, so titanium dioxide nanoparticles induce DNA damage and genetic instability in vivo in mice. What's a vivo? Mice got vivo? So they tried it in mice?
In live mice. In live mice.
Oh, vivo means live?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Okay, great. All right, so impact and mechanism of TiO2 nanoparticles on DNA synthesis in vitro. What the fuck that mean?
In a dish. Cells in a petri dish.
Oh, damn, She-Doc, you have put up with me for so long, and I'm so glad you have. Oh, I called you all types of names. Oh, you are so patient with me like a true mother. Oh, you are truly goddamn worthy. Oh, my goodness. She-Doc hides everything who she really is till it's time to motherfucking save the world. This bitch smart as fuck. Okay. DNA damaging potential of photoactive P25 titanium. And this on the .gov site. I could click on that PDF and show y'all what your government is saying about this shit. DNA damaging potential of photoactive P25 titanium. And this by E.J. Peterson, cited by 36 abstract. It said titanium dioxide nanoparticles, TiO2, NPS, are found in numerous commercial and damage. Strand breaks, DNA base, and sugar. Numerous commercial and ... damage. I got to click on the PDF in order to read what the Gov say. But basically, the example is it also shows strand breaks, DNA base, and sugar. DNA base and sugar. That is, yeah. E171 no longer considered safe. But your FDA don't mind giving y'all that, putting it in your foods, in your corporation, your corporate restaurants that y'all go to. You know what I'm saying? Your name brand restaurants and shit. You got to watch out. Don't fuck with no name brand restaurants. You know, name brand, like commercial, corporate. Yeah, because that's all that's in their food. Cisco delivers that shit to them. It's not even fucking real, none of that shit you really fucking eating.
Yeah, because dogs won't eat it.
Hell yeah, and there's nanoparticles all in it. It's a whole bunch of shit in that bitch. When I found out what sperm really is in semen and what it does to the brain, it kept me away from it once I knew. And I hope that to keep knowing about what the fuck this shit is in the food that they well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real. I'm really working on that hard than a motherfucker fighting it. You know what I'm saying? You really never know how much you're addicted to something until you tell yourself you're gonna stay away from it, and then you find out that you can't. That's a strong hold on you. So I'm working on, being stronger than what the fuck this bullshit out here in the world is. Because I may not love you, but I do love myself, and that's all that matters. And I have to fucking fight to continue to love myself by not poisoning myself, and me having this this what you call this shit I'm drinking? I'm smoking newbie. What's that goddamn chemical I'm smoking right here? What's the name of this chemical?
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Not that much of it though. It's mostly tar and the little carbon dioxide and other stuff.
Yeah, well, this cigarette don't cause cancer. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Newport's all the cheap shit.
My grandmother got
just like the food. Yeah, well, this brand here is non-causing. But you do have to take care of the body like a motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't smoke when I'm sleeping. Get it?
I guess so.
I only smoke when I'm in the smoking room.
I guess.
You get it? I don't smoke on the weekends.
Not really.
I don't smoke on the weekends. I only smoke. I'm a social smoker. I only smoke when I'm talking. If I'm not talking, I'm not smoking.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'm a social smoker. So I only smoke during my show. You know what I'm saying? I just don't sit and smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not addicted like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke when I watch TV. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke when I'm, Yeah,
because my grandmother had a cigarette burning just about all day long.
But not smoking? Or is she smoking?
Sometimes, a lot of times they'd be sitting in the ashtray and she'd grab it every now and then, but most of it ended up dropping in the ashtray, just smoking, sitting in there smoking.
Yeah, that's kind of like me. I light it and put that bitch down, but I don't smoke when I'm watching TV. I don't. Only when if the phone rings and it's my children, I gotta light one up on their monkey ass. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking, I always have to light one if I'm talking. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But throughout my regular days, come on now, I'll be flying a plane for 4 fucking hours. Do you honestly think I'm lighting up in that bitch? No, I'm not even talking. It ain't even good. But I'll be like, yo, can we land real quick? Because this shit real good. I got smoke cigarette off this, boo. Can we just land this bitch real quick, then get back on it once I got them just take out 2 puffs. Because this shit is better than sex. But anyway, all right. So what up, Toronto? So basically, we are the old robots, like on iRobot. As a matter of fact, that's another movie that Dark City wrote. When you watch Dark City, you'll see the producers or the writers of that. They did iRobot. It all starts to make sense. If we can connect the dots of these certain screenwriters and shit, you will find out they've been trying to tell us some shit the whole goddamn time. Been trying to tell us something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we are. We are. Absolutely. We are. We will be considered the old robots compared to what they got out now. You know? Okay. And look, Toronto.
90 seconds.
Toronto, they Hulu got a show out, a movie out, a Hulu original titled Mother/Android. And we've been saying saying that the majority of them motherfuckers walking amongst you, especially celebrities and all them motherfuckers, a lot of them are androids. And I've been told y'all, and I'm always saying, the first android I figured out was an android was Keanu Reeves.
60
that
seconds.
Nigga's an android. That's the first one I figured out about 12 years ago. I said, this bitch is a fucking android. But it's a lot of them. But go watch Hulu too, Mother/Android, and on Hulu, and you'll see the androids. You'll see that shit. But I've been saying that I'm getting used to it now, and now everybody they putting this shit out, but the dumbasses think it's just a form of entertainment and sensationalism. You believe entertainment if you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's infotainment. That is to inform your dumb ass of shit that we already knew. Some, it confirms what we know instinctively, intuitively. When we watch this shit, we've been on it. You know what I'm saying? We've been on that shit.
10 seconds.
Now, they got a movie where androids are, you're fucking them, you're laying with them, you're loving them, you want them to sign your autographs. You got, you know what I'm saying? But boom, they take over this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like they always show you how they want to take over this motherfucker. Military all fucked up. Can't defeat them. None of your military, because they number fucking, old robots that's not equipped the way that these new ones are. You know what I'm saying? The new AIs that's coming out. Designer babies are not fucking real. Believe that shit if you want to. Well, the designer babies are real, but a lot of these babies you see these celebrities having are designer babies. That's what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Computer-generated babies. You know what I'm saying? So you can design your own baby. That's why you got that, let me tell you, man, they playing with y'all motherfuckers. Ain't no fucking going on in that bitch. Ain't no fucking going on. Ain't no real reproducing going on. And as a matter of fact, they done showed y'all, not just in the movies now, but if you pay attention to all the technology sites and what the government is doing, they've been showing you that they growing babies, just like Matrix was trying to show you. They in fucking tubes, they in incubators and shit. They knew that. That's the first thing they do is put your half-born ass baby in an incubator to continue to grow it. They've been had this. They been growing. A lot of you motherfuckers, whether you know it or not, is a goddamn grown in an incubator. The fuck? They been doing that shit, growing these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Growing. They growing them. In fucking big ass goddamn bubbles and shit. In incubators. I'm telling you. That shit, wow. One day y'all gonna wake up and see that shit. Yeah. It's some strange shit though, but it's true, your government don't tell you every fucking thing. They don't tell you nothing anyway. When they do open their mouth, they lying to you.
Exactly.
The fuck? Every time your government open their mouth, they lying to you because they ain't gonna tell you what you really need to know. You keep waiting on their ass to tell you the truth. They ain't finna tell you shit. They're there to govern your mental. The fuck they look like?
Right.
That's why you need the devil to tell you the truth, because God will never tell you. Big waiting on God to tell you some shit. You ain't finna get shit. You better go find that devil.
Mm-hmm.
You better go find the devil. You better go find that one. That one, they're going to expose everything to you, tell you how it is. But then again, you've been mindful to think that it's Eve's fault, but Eve became God and so did Adam after she knew the truth. After her eyes was open, knowing good from evil. And that's what shit. Once that nigga said, nah, shout it, the day you eat of that motherfucker, God know your ass gonna end up being God. You ain't gonna need that fuck ass motherfucker. And you won't walk around this bitch naked so God can look at you and jack his dick to both you and eat Adam naked ass and shit. His fucking perverted ass just watching y'all. And then the first question he asked them motherfuckers, he was pissed. Who told you you were naked? Not you, bitch. You sick motherfucker. Then they say the devil want to keep you naked, want to make y'all lose your shame and shit. Have you walking around this bitch naked? They say the devil did. They say that now. It's the devil that wants y'all butt ass naked. Got our black men on Sports Illustrated showing they ass and shit all butt naked. But God is the one that did that shit, but your eyes need to be open so you can cover yourself.
Mm.
And that's exactly what the fuck happened. When their eyes was open, they got their barytheric gland, they became a knower. First thing they did was cover up themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you know you woke. That's part of being woke. That's the nature of being God, knowing you cover yourself. That's the first thing you're supposed to do. So you got these motherfuckers talking about they woke and shit. You ain't woke. You on everybody still naked. Get the fuck out of here. Kane, you don't know. You know you don't know. You walking around this bitch naked. No, you don't know a goddamn thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shit. What the fuck was we talking about? Okay, fuck it. What up, Patrice 2020?
You
We in
was
overtime.
reading.
What the fuck was I reading? I'm finished. Unless I go into the PDF file. I'm not finna go into the PDF file on you motherfuckers. The whole point of it is I'm not clicking on Europe link, Europe government, or your American government. They fucking just tell you that shit. Now, like the nigga said, we gonna put the warning on the goddamn vaccine for kids. But you still gonna give it out, though. You know what I'm saying? You see, you still gonna give it out. So, fuck y'all. This your government, man. Man, everything they do, they come out later and say it's not safe, but it's still out there. You know what I'm saying? Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, but don't swallow. They'll be on that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know how this shit go. You know? They said put a condom on. Condoms does not produce the spread of AIDS. Take the PrEP drug. They gonna still want you to still do this shit regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because they want you to destroy yourself. But then you got a lot of them that are programmed to destroy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even if you tell them they programmed to do it. They're not programmed to counteract the destruction of their human race or their species. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not programmed to do that shit. They know it exists. They know what to do, but they can't do it. It's not in them to do it. I'm not programmed to do it. I know all about it. I'm just not programmed to do it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, man, I wish y'all find y'all kind. And hurry up and find your kind. What up, Mushmouth? How the fuck can anyone claim to be woke and no drums can be heard? They done went from conscious community to woke, right? Get the fuck out of here. You know your ass ain't woke. You know what I'm talking about? You know these niggas ain't woke, ain't that right? None of them. Anyway. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Let me give y'all some more shit to play with. Oh, commercial break real quick. Amazon gender recognition software identifies Michelle Obama and Serena Williams as a man. Another commercial break. I gotta keep doing it. I gotta keep that. Tell me the hell up. I'm gonna report it so many times. Anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, Jill Scott has a sex tape. Anybody gonna watch your fat ass do a sex tape? Anybody gonna watch your sex tape?
No. What, no sex tape?
Well, it's rumored that she has a sex tape that's leaked.
Who?
Jill Scott.
Oh, I heard about that. That's old.
How the fuck is that old?
That's
I ain't never heard no shit like
that. Yeah, I heard about that months ago.
Then that can't be that old if you're saying months ago. I'm thinking you're saying old like years ago. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into Joey Badass real quick. I don't know who the fuck he is though, but he says he says that men should be honest with women about their true nature. I totally agree, but men don't even know their true nature. They'll fucking Cathaloon. As soon as they look at it, they try to conceal it. They don't even want to reveal it. They're liars. I don't even know why y'all hoes still won't crucify these bastards, man. I still don't get this shit. Fucking goddamn pity bitches. You have pity for these motherfuckers. This shit is ridiculous. They'll never get straight if you have pity for these motherfuckers. They'll never be able to they never be able to round off their actions and square off their deeds if you don't shove their shit in their face. You gotta learn to do it. They'll do you. They'll shove your shit in your face. I still don't get it. They don't get it. They keep getting away with shit. Show them that mirror. I'm trying to click on it though, but obviously they don't like a bitch. To see what Joey, see what they say, man. They just, what you tell me to do again? Clear that cache? I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah, clear your cache.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna work on it. So they said that the nigga sparked controversy because the nigga been on hiatus. Joey Badass, whoever the fuck he is. Damn, I got to get up. This is some bullshit. I'm sore than a motherfucker. Oh, for the record, Don Nicoleone got that tunnel. Some of y'all don't know where tunnel is, but I got that tunnel, nigga. It's officially here, TONAL. I got that tunnel. Nubit, Don got that tunnel, sir. I'm going to reset the router like you said. Goddamn, you feel me? I'm going to reset it. But, they gonna be watching you through the mirror. You know what? Let me tell you what happened, right? Now y'all know in the master bedroom, all I have is a blow-up bed in that bitch, right? So after they set the shit up, it's late now. It's time for me to go to bed. And I said, man, these motherfuckers gonna be watching me through that shit, right? So I said, fuck it. So I lay down, and the blow-up bed ended up goddamn blowing up. Get it? I can't even sleep in that motherfucker. I ain't got no bed. Soon as that bitch came, it's the end of that. It's over. So I end up sleeping in the other rooms where there is a real bed with a mattress and a headboard and shit like that in it. But it kept me modest, the blow-up bed, you know? Kept me feeling like I'm Kanye on a mission. You feel me? So, because I put it in the master bedroom, the goddamn Thomas. All it is a big-ass fucking iPhone on the fucking wall looking at your ass. That's a motherfucker. And I know it is, and I knew it was, but I was too fucking tired. And I said, even if I unplug this bitch, it's still gonna fucking monitor my ass. You know what I'm saying? It'll still see what the fuck I'm doing. So I said, fuck it. Laid in the bed. Next thing I know, I hear Al just go all over the fucking place. Next thing I know, I'm on the fucking floor. So I had to fucking get up, man. Oh my God. I had to move to another room and it be mad. But I said I was gonna turn the master bedroom into a goddamn gym anyway. You know what I'm saying? This shit look nice now. Got a huge fucking gym, man. Goddamn. Got all types of shit in that motherfucker now with no bed, man. This shit is nice, man. I got a huge goddamn yoga area that I do the yoga at. Got a huge gym. Fucking do my row machine. Do my goddamn, all that shit in that motherfucker, man. There ain't no bed, no goddamn little bit ass goddamn little stand that I used to put my little goddamn iPhone and iPad, whatever fuck I watch movies on in the bed and shit, whatever that shit called. I don't know what you call that shit. You know, the little something that you know, damn, I can't even think what you call them little motherfucking furniture shit. Fuck, I can't think of it. Like a stool. Like a little stool. You know what I'm talking about? Like a little stool you can put on the side of your bed and shit. Like, yeah, kind of sort of like that. But anyway, I had to move that motherfucker to another room and shit. But, yeah. So they won't be watching me now. Nick Bet. They only watch me goddamn turn that bitch to, I turned it to a whole fucking gym, man. The universe set it up because I said, man, god damn, this motherfucker gonna be watching me do everything in their fucking room. If Doc come over, man, they gonna watch that nigga eat their pussy. They gonna see me watch. They gonna watch me tell this nigga he gotta go to the other room now. Appreciate it. Thanks for the ride, brother. And goddamn take their ass back across the goddamn hallway to another fucking room. They let me goddamn go sleep on that hoe. And they don't see all that shit. God damn it, this is a motherfucker. They won't see that shit now. They won't see a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's so interesting, man. Them motherfuckers talk back at your ass, man. That shit wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing a tutorial and shit, right? You know, so they can calibrate my weight and how much weight I can move, how much weight I can lift. And so now they was like, okay, go ahead and practice now. So they bring this other man to do the same shit I'm doing. And when I stopped, that motherfucker stopped. And I said, what the fuck? How come this nigga stopped and got up after I stopped and got up? It's a real person. This shit, wow. I ain't gonna say a real person because ain't no person real in this bitch. But no, they real. They better. They look real. I mean, I know they real. You know, I know I can find them motherfuckers some goddamn well. I probably can find their ass somewhere on their goddamn planet. It ain't like a goddamn Sims or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it real motherfucking people, man. You know, they sweat, they do all that shit, man. They be like, "What up? I'm from the 305, bitch. We about to get started around this bitch." You know what I'm talking about? But yo, that tunnel, I was gonna WhatsApp your ass, Twank, yesterday and show you the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna only show you the tunnel that now I can do my work, my gym, my Curves gym and home gym at home now. I was gonna show you that shit, but then I thought about it. I said, man, I can't show Twank. Twank done sent me 1 million videos I ain't even watched of her and her babies. Let me watch her all the videos she done sent me of her and her babies first, and then I fucking then I WhatsApp that bitch and show her my goddamn video. You know what I'm saying? Because that bitch gonna be like, you ain't watch my video. Let me show you some stuff. I was like, man, hold on, let me get that shit out first. Let me goddamn, I can't even finna watch that bitch, man. Show that this tunnel, man. They still want me. Let me get all these. Let me watch all these goddamn videos this bitch sent me first. So I didn't WhatsApp you. You know what I'm saying? But that tunnel fired down on motherfucker. I ain't gonna need front though. That shit fired for real. For real, man. It keep up with your ass. You know what I'm saying? It calibrates. You know how much weight you could take first. You know, and each different type of machine exercise that you're gonna use with the tunnel and shit. And you can change the weight too if you like. You know what I'm saying? And newbie, it weighs more than your weight. Like a 5-pound weight out here, it weighs more than a 5-pound weight. It weighs more than a weight that's 50 pounds out here. So it's more. You know what I'm saying? Cause they was like, they set my weight at 7. You know what I'm saying? 7 pounds. And motherfucker, I'm like, what the fuck? This shit hard as fuck. And I was reading up on it, and the weights are different. So basically, on this, I'm at 7 pounds. But technically, I can do 20, 25. So a 20 pound weight out here at a gym or a dumbbell or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit is 20 pounds. But in that fucking AI world, it's actually like 7. It feels the same. It feels like a bitch, but that's 7 pounds. It's heavier. You know what I'm saying? It's heavier. Because I'm like, man, you can't tell me. You mean tell me I'm having a hard time pulling 7 fucking pounds, bitch? Living a 7-pound motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? About 3 or 4 goddamn pulls of that bitch, I was burning quick, fast, in a hurry at 7 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, you gonna feel the burn quicker than picking up 20 pounds or 30 or 50 pound weight or 100 pound weight. You're going to feel that shit burn faster. You're going to feel the burn with that shit, shot. Tell you that right now. I love it, though. I do. I love it. More darn technology, man. But I'm only focusing technology dealing with health, man. And I might get into technology dealing with wealth. But I don't want to be a consumer of technology. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's, promote my health. Then I find out fucking with, I got to ask you a question. Are you on menopause? Are you menopausal already?
Yep.
Okay. So yesterday I was talking to Isette because I needed to know, and I took 3 per-menopausal or pre-menopausal quizzes, and they said I wasn't menopausal. I wasn't pre-menopausal. And that's only because the quiz, they kept asking me, like, what do I eat? You know what I'm saying? How often do I work out and all that type of shit? Do I feel stressed or tired or cranky, emotionally fucked up? Am I having sex? Is my pussy dry? Shit like that. Asking me. For real, they were asking me shit like that. Is my sex drive dropped and shit like that? But, I never really had a sex drive. You know what I'm saying? Which is another reason why it was easy to, not drive. You know what I'm saying? Because, I was never interested in having somebody inside me. I got other shit to do. It take up too much time. And to me, niggas don't nut fast enough. I got other shit to do. You know what I'm saying? 2 minutes, that's a long time. I just lost. I got other shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, I could be doing something way better than this for real. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just, and then I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is this nigga thinking when he inside of me, man? This nigga putting some negative shit in me, like, I'm trying to control this bitch. You gonna be mine. I need your mind. So ain't no telling what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because really, a nigga in you, he ain't really having no pure thoughts. He's not saying Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. You know what I'm saying? He's not dickering Allah. So what the fuck are you doing mentally while you're inside of me? Because this is some real fucked up shit. I don't want nobody inside of me. I don't like it. Yeah, and then, of course, now that I know a little bit more that the human race suffers from mental illness, I don't want that shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you lack discipline. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got your life together, and now you want to put half of the bullshit you do and think and inside of me for 2 minutes, 5, and then it stays in my system.
Plus,
forever.
what they eat and all the toxins and poisons they pass.
And poisons and shit. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, from this point on, I'll fuck a deer. I'll let a fucking buck fuck the shit out my ass before I let a goddamn nigga, you know what I'm saying, put his poisonous dick, you know what I'm saying, in a motherfucker. Put his poison himself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, but no, I'm not interested in all that, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so yeah, they were asking me questions like that, and they was like, oh my God, you're not at pre-menopausal or menopausal. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that I took three of different tests about it, and the key to not having those fucked up ass shits, and they was asking about gut, you know what I'm saying, constipation and belly big and shit like that, have I added on weight and all that type of shit, some of the quizzes and shit like that and stuff like that, and how often, a whole bunch of shit like that they were asking. And all the different quizzes that I took. But anyway, I was on the phone with Isette while it was all going on. Come to find out that Isette found this bitch, that's been a menopausal bitch for a long time on on YouTube. She got a whole page and everything. And what she was saying is that strength training, bitches and that's hitting their 30s, going into their 40s or whoever, whatever the fuck, you need a lot of strength training. You know what I'm saying? To counteract that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Strength training. Anybody know what I'm talking about other than what the fuck I know what I'm talking about? In other words, you need to work that body. You need to work the hell out that body. You need strength training. You know what I'm saying? So you know what strength training is, right? You need to be chiseled. You need to turn fat to muscle. That's the only way you can counteract that shit. from having, because your health starts to decline when during premenopausal and when you hit menopausal. I meant to tell you to refresh at 5 minutes before overtime. Doc, I'm sorry. I meant to say it. Hang up and refresh. I meant to get a thing, but I got caught up in something else. But anyway, yeah. So it's downhill from there. And something about our bones and all that type of shit. If you don't take care of yourself now, it'll be too late later. Or maybe not later, because you can always start. But at least get on the right path. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Because it takes a longer, you know what I'm saying, to try to revert all that type of shit. Yeah, bad foods, all that type of shit. It all deals with diet and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, y'all know I've been on this shit for about 10, 11 years now, maybe 11, 10, about 10 years now, or 9, some old shit, I can't remember now. But so I'm off and on, but I stay more on than off. That's the key. You know what I'm saying? Here I am now, 45, be 50 in a minute. So all them questions that they asked me, I passed the fucking test. I ain't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they asking like, you know, do you exercise at least 5 times out the week? You know what I'm saying? Do you eat fruits and vegetables 5 times out the week? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your diet and all that shit. All that shit is for real. Diet and exercise, man. And ask about alcohol and sex. How often do I have sex? All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because all that go into play too. It's wild. It's some interesting shit. But I knowed everything. Nope. Yep. Only yes with exercise and eating right. But with the sex, I had to say no. But it wasn't like, do you have sex? It was like, it don't even. They think that everybody fucks. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing that even the system that creates this quiz and also the humans that you come across, everybody think that everybody fucks. Everybody have sex. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I'm saying? It's automatically taken. So it doesn't ask me, do I have sex? It asks me how many times I have sex. Like, motherfucker, I don't have that. I don't do that shit at all. It didn't ask me, do I drink alcohol? It asked me how many times a week I drink alcohol. You know what I'm saying, Twain? So it's assuming that I fuck and drink alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And it assumes that, you know, a whole bunch of other shit. Now, first ask me, do I drink? First ask me, do I fuck? First ask me, do I, you know what I'm saying, do I do these things first in order to come up with your assessment, you know what I'm saying, your analysis at the end. I'm not these fucking mortals. I don't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't live a life of these motherfuckers. I don't eat that bullshit. I don't fuck. I don't let shit inside my body that belongs to another human's DNA. I don't swap DNA. I'm done with animal DNA. I don't fuck with that shit either. Stop fucking, ask the right questions first. You know what I'm saying? Ask, do I? You know what I'm saying? Before you assume how much goddamn meat I eat a week. Bitch, ask me, do I eat that shit first? You know what I'm saying? But me studying these questions on all these different quizzes last night, I realized that all of that is determines your pain and suffering as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Asking those questions. So I realized with them questions lies the fucking truth. And the truth is that all that shit is detrimental to your fucking health. You know what I'm saying? Which will have you sporadically going crazy, stressed, emotionally fucked up, all that type of shit. Yep. So, you know, and of course I was on the phone with our set, and Shawty just like, you know, she was answering some of those questions like, yep, that's me. So I said, you better get your shit together, bitch. Ain't nowhere in hell you supposed to say yes to all that shit unless goddamn you doing it all the fuck wrong. You know what I'm saying? So again, can't play whole games. I can't play whole games with ourselves, shout it, man. We ain't we ain't programmed. We ain't mind fucked, man. So all we just need is to fight the system. You know what I'm saying? Fight the system, not fall in love with it. You know? So, yeah. You know, so y'all niggas too, man, get your shit together. All y'all motherfuckers. You niggas here listening, all you Negroes, 720, Newbie, Mush, Bingy, goddamn, whoever the fuck else in over there, goddamn, you feel me, get your shit together, man. Keep going, you know, keep going, don't stop, man. We're gonna be the last motherfuckers on earth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to live to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be the last one standing around this bitch because the rest of these motherfuckers gonna be on their back. You know what I'm saying? With a bunch of IV forgetful beings, don't remember a goddamn thing, all types of shit, man. They are, and it's by choice at that. Ain't that a bitch? All this shit is by choice. Did y'all know that? It's all by choice. You know? And it's not the choice that the masses make, that you make your choice based on what the masses do. It's still a choice. It's an individual choice. You know what I'm saying? The masses get mad because that's not your choice of preference, no matter what it is. If you don't choose Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, one of the dumb masses is pissed off at you. If you don't choose marriage or goddamn, is one of them mad at you. You know, they got a problem with your ass. If you don't choose being laid up and swapping poison and bacteria and fluids and blood with one another, the masses is mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Something is wrong with you, but it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? It is your choice. However, when the media and the government that governs the masses mentality tells the masses this is right, this is a person's choice, but everybody got to accept this person's choice. And guess what that's dealing with? Homosexuality, pedophilia, rape, all that type of shit. They want you to accept the rapists, the homos, the lesbians, the trannies, all of that, even though that's their choice. But they don't fucking give the order to the dumb, roboted ass masses that you accept a motherfucking woman who don't want to be with a man or a woman. You accept that bitch want to be by her fucking self. You accept that brother that wants to be by his fucking self. They don't give the order for that. You know, they don't give the order that you accept the person because they don't like your Jesus. See, so you can tell that they under some type of mind control from Simon Says. Simon ain't said to accept you, to accept your choice. Simon only tells us to accept a choice of a homo, to accept the choice of a pedophilia, to accept the choice of a goddamn drug addict, you know what I'm saying, or alcoholic, but not you accepting, not the choices that you choose. Something that's still wrong with you. Not eating pork, something wrong with you. Not accepting Jesus, something is wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Not accepting marriage, something is wrong with you. Not accepting the fucking vaccine, something is wrong with you. Because they've already told them what to accept and what not to accept. Not, you know what I'm saying? So don't accept those that believe in the opposite of what the fuck we gave you. Ain't that a bitch? So you can tell they under mind control. You know what I'm saying? You can tell they being mind fucked by these motherfuckers. That's why I say stay the fuck away from them. They'll never understand, and the government will never tell them to understand. You know what I'm saying? The government will never tell them, I need y'all to understand the non-vax. I need y'all to accept the non-vax. I need y'all to accept the non-wedded motherfuckers. I need you to accept the motherfuckers who don't eat that bullshit, who don't fuck that bullshit, who don't suck on that bullshit. I need you to accept them too. The government ain't gonna never tell you no shit like that. Never tell them motherfuckers that shit. How the world gonna be a better place? If you get the masses to only accept things that are destructive to them and accept the choices that other people make that are destructive to them and everybody the fuck else. How there's going to be harmony? You know what I'm saying? How there's going to be longevity? Everything that the government gave these bastards, it ends their life quickly. But they can't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? It puts your life to an end faster than any fucking thing. Your body starts to shut down. Everything that the government approves. Ain't that a bitch? They got these motherfuckers doing it. It's amazing. It's a motherfucker. It's interesting. But something wrong with us because Simon Says ain't told them. You know, Simon Says ain't told them to accept that shit. Simon, Solomon, whoever the fuck the bastard name, Uncle Sam, Salmon, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam my womb, poison dose of ale, basically. You know what I'm saying? Mad. You watched it, Toriano? You watched it? Shit. Oh, shit. God damn it. This shit here be pissing me the fuck off, though, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, it do. It do. But a man told me a long time ago, a wise man, he told me I can't straddle the fence. And I noticed that those who know, straddle the fence. So I had to make an intelligent decision not to straddle the fence. But that takes years. You know what I'm saying? That takes years to figure out what side you're going to be on. You know what I'm saying? And how you going to live your fucking life. You can't straddle. You can't have both of worst worlds. You're going to have to choose one. So, you know, you can't straddle the fucking fence. You're riding the fucking fence. When you see yourself riding the fucking fence, eventually, I hope you do, each and every last one of you motherfucker eyes are open. You see yourself straddling and riding that motherfucker, you're going to have to make an intelligent decision on what side you want to be on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what eventually happens. You know, you have to figure out. And then the fight comes. You know what I'm saying? The fight comes. Because the other fence is straight and narrow. The other side of that fence is wide. Everybody on that motherfucker. You have to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? You do. I don't give a fuck who it is. Mama, sister, brother, child, cousin, friend, the world, whatever the fuck it is, co-worker, how you think, how motherfuckers might look at you. All that plays a part. Which side you want to be on? You want to be on the side where you the only one on the other side of that fence? Or you want to be where everybody else the fuck at to suit them? You want to be the fish on the fucking hook, or you want to be the fisherman that's trying to help get these fish off the fucking hook? You know what I'm saying? There's only two types of people on this planet, conformants and informants. You're going to conform to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Or you're going to do the opposite and inform the conformants that you are not goddamn conforming, no matter what the fuck it is. It is a bitch. It is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And doing the right thing doesn't necessarily mean being a part of all of it. Doing the right thing is being able to be by your fucking self in all. Because you never alone any goddamn way. But eventually you got to make that decision because you can't straddle the fence too fucking long. You got to make a goddamn decision. And any decision, right or wrong, you still made it. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. Good or bad or whatever the fuck it is. And some things are destined. It's destined for you to make the wrong fucking decision. You know what I'm saying? It's destined to make you think you on the right fucking path until a decision comes. Now you got to make that decision. The day of what is called? The day of what? Decision, newbie. You know? What is it called in Arabic? The day of decision. And every day, or there comes a time in a person's life, you have a day of decision. You're going to have to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? You're forced to make a decision. And no, you can't have both. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make that fucking decision, man. That nigga told me that shit. You know what I'm saying? You straddling the fence, man. You got one foot on one side, the other foot on the other side. Bitch, you got to learn how to make a decision. You got to decide. And once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless, no matter what it is. Because you can adjust, you can adapt to any fucking environment anyway. Even a fucked up one that you're willing to choose, you'll adapt. Because we adapted to so much fucked up ass shit anyway. Not by choice and by choice. So it don't fucking matter. But back to what I'm saying though, the destiny part, man, some things are destined. You know what I'm saying? Our choices, whether we walk away from ourselves, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was some things are inevitable. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable for a person to be a loser, to lose this one. Whatever it is, it's inevitable. You might have to lose this fight. You know what I'm saying? You might have to give up on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So some shit might just be destined. You might be destined to turn back, even though you naturally wants to keep going. But if it's destined, if it's written, your ass gonna go back in the goddamn light of chaos anyway. And we actually saw that. You actually seen people actually go back into the light of chaos because it's their destiny. You know what I'm saying? It was their destiny. You know, No matter how the yearning is, no matter how hard they might want to continue to walk in this beautiful darkness with their eyes open to be able to see in the dark, but they destined to turn around and go into the light that blinds them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to play with this shit scientifically. For real, you got to be a scientist in this thing called life. You got to study this motherfucker because, you know, it says you may not win, but you'll never lose. So, you know, it's a motherfucker, man. You got to figure this shit out. Which side, for real? You know what I'm saying? Both sides ain't right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that side is the life you want to live and the life you've been living. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit is. That's all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with the outside world. It got that fence is you. That fence is you. You know what I'm saying? The fence you straddling. That's what he was telling me. You know what I'm saying? You got one foot on one side, the life that you used to, and another foot on the other side, the life that you want to continue to fucking see what happens next. You know what I'm saying? He said, and you ain't ready to motherfucking, whatever the nigga said, you ain't ready to walk on water. So I suggest you take your feet off that motherfucker. And some old shit like that, Dr. Yo told my ass. And I had to figure out what the fuck that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn. You know, each one has a fence. We can't straddle the fence, so we need to make a decision. Either way, you know what I'm saying, is what it is. Is what it is. It's you. It's you. You know what I'm saying? It's the you you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? And all the yous that make up the you in your life. All the different, you know what I'm saying, person, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? And it's still the other you that wants to see what else is next. You know what I'm saying? That's on the other side. It's two yous. And there's some shit. So you make a U-turn. You know? Do you make a U-turn? Because either way, you got to make a U-turn. You know what I'm saying? It's your turn to make that decision. It's the day of decision. You know? That's how that shit go. It's the day of decision. Come on, tell me the day of decision. Yom, is it Yom? Yom Kadim? Yom, come on, Twain, you're a Muslim. What the fuck is it again? Yom Kadim, Yom Kadim, or some old shit. The day of decision. That's a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It comes a time either twice a year, once a year, every 3 years, every 5 years. It don't fucking matter that you at the day of decision. They call it the crossroads. You don't know which way to go. You know what I'm saying? The day of decision, you got to make a decision. That's a motherfucker. Straddle the fence, but it's you anyway. You're straddling. You know? We're seeing in this true light. One of the things that's seen in this true light is that none of this shit is fucking real. None of this shit is fucking real. That shit there, like, so no matter what, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, goddamn dark city, you wake up, a whole nother goddamn situation. You just assimilate yourself in that motherfucker. It's just natural. That's all. That's all this shit is, man. What you got, Don? You don't know how many people from work telling me to come back. I just disregard it. And I wonder why they telling you to come back? Because nobody wants nobody to go forward. Is that what it is? That's some natural shit. Nobody wants anybody to move forward. Not coworkers, not classmates, not goddamn family. You know what I'm saying? When I left Florida, I got my whole family trying to tell me to come back. Some people on fucking Facebook, it was like, when you going back to Atlanta? The key word is back. I don't go back. I go forward. I'm programmed to do that naturally. You know what I'm saying? They're not programmed to understand what forward is. You know what I'm saying? They're programmed to always speak of backwards. Go back. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, and new deals with now. You humans, y'all deal with then, back then. You know what I'm saying? You don't deal with now. You look at multiple thens. and multiple dens in the future and multiple dens in the past. You can't see the now. You know what I'm saying? You don't know it now. You know what I'm saying? The now principle. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the now. So they used to that shit, newbie. That's their program to understand back and not forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they do. I got motherfuckers asking me when I'm going back to Atlanta, back to Georgia. And I don't go backwards. Come on, bitch. The fuck I look like. I'm not programmed to go backwards. Some people are programmed, you know what I'm saying, to go back. Yet they may see someone in their program that can move forward. But some of y'all are, this is the truth, you programmed to go back. And even that is destiny. Even that is written, that you know what I'm saying, in your genes that you will go back. Same way somebody is programmed to do drugs, let's say for 5 years, and stop for 10. But they're programmed to go back doing drugs after their 10th year of not doing drugs. They're programmed to go back. I'm not programmed to go back to nothing. That's the difference. I'm not programmed to drop some shit for a certain amount of days or years and go back to it. I'm not programmed for that shit. I'm programmed to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all are programmed to keep going forward and never look back or go back or think back. You know what I'm saying? It makes you want to go back. Once you leave, you leave. That's a natural program in some of y'all and some people. You know, and you don't take anybody with your ass to wherever the fuck. That's the end of that, player. You know what I'm saying? That's the program. So glad I'm programmed for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So glad I'm kind of glad that it's a program written that can't be fucking hacked no matter what. It cannot be hacked. It cannot be overwritten. You know what I'm saying? Cannot be deleted and wrote something totally different while I'm a backwards ass bitch. I don't fuck with back. You know what I'm saying? I'm programmed that way, and I'm kind of glad, too. And you program yourself, but that shit going to take a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really pick and choose, you know what I'm saying, a half-ass program, you know, a little piece of this and a little piece of that and make that shit a program. You know what I'm saying? It either is or it isn't. It's either all right or not right at all, no matter what. What up, boss lady? Great day, baby. And to me, that's kind of like what he was saying, straddling the fucking fence. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't ready, and they say, you ain't ready, bitch. I said, you think I ain't ready, motherfucker? You must don't know me like that, player. God damn it. I say the hell with all this shit and walk away from it. Fuck is you talking about? I say the hell with it. Put my foot on the other side of the goddamn fence. Both feet down. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no wishy-washy ass motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't no flip-flop ass motherfucker when it comes to this L-I-F-E. When it comes to my L-I-F-E, this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Nobody matters to me. Nothing, no one, not even God, the Father, the Holy Ghost, and the bitches he was fucking on the planet Earth. None of that shit. None of that shit. Not even the shit that come out my pussy. None of that shit. Goddamn, I got to keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, I ain't Trinity. Goddamn it. The fuck I look like. I would have been left that nigga and them fucking kids in that goddamn Matrix fucking resurrection. Give a fuck. I can't go deep under a spell, baby. I can't go deep under that motherfucker. But did you watch the Resurrection, Twain? Matrix Resurrection? That bitch goddamn it, right before the clock struck 12, that bitch killed that nigga. She fucking goddamn broke that bitch nigga neck that she was married to. Broke that motherfucking neck, ran straight to Neo. Next thing you know, that bitch flying this bastard because he can't fly no more. This nigga couldn't fly. So she got down Superman and this nigga Lois Lane and shit. That bitch got all her shit back. Like, hold up, player. That bitch got all that shit back. Like, when this bitch woke up quick, man, and slayed the hell out of that fuck nigga she was sleeping with. And left them goddamn kids to be orphans. Because she done killed the bastard. She shouldn't have killed that old fuck nigga that was programmed to enslave the hoe. Keep the bitch docile. Then she went to the motherfucker that set the whole shit up. Trinity went to the motherfucker that goddamn set up her whole goddamn plagiarized fucking life that she was believing. And she said, nigga, she said, bitch, nigga, I want to kill your ass for this shit. It ain't just what you did. It's the fact, bitch, you used children to try to fucking stop me. That's what the fuck the bitch said. You had the nerve and you used children, nigga. Then that bitch started fucking that motherfucker up again over that shit. You try to use kids, nigga. Yo, Trinity went hard when she woke up. You try to use the fucking kids. And the children showed up too while all hell broke loose, trying to get this bitch to fall back to sleep. That shit, they'll put out powerful than a motherfucker. Children showed up. That bitch goddamn didn't give two fucks. That bitch got her identity. That bitch, you talking about a bitch woke. That bitch woke up real quick. You try to use these fucking kids at a bitch? Sure did. That's one. That is the only baddest part right now, for real, man. And the bitch thinking about cheating with Neo. Ain't that a bitch? She married, can't wait to see this nigga at the coffee shop. Boy, she want to jump that nigga bone so bad, but attached to a fake ass family that she think is hers. And that's a fake ass family, a fake man and fucking kids, man. Knowing you know, goddamn bitch, that's a fake fucking life like a motherfucker. You know better to tell the real from the fake. But when you under a deep motherfucking hypnotic fucking spell, goddamn, that shit hard. That's the hardest goddamn thing to know the difference between the real and the fake. This temporal fucking world is not real. You know what I'm talking about? That shit, that was so serious, man. That shit was good, though. You know, that part. They had to make that shit good because everything else was bullshit. Other than when them goddamn humans had all that nanoparticles in their ass and they turned into bombs against, you know, the resistance, ready to kill themselves, you know. They got that, what's that shit is, that graphene oxide in their system. All the humans. So they were activated to seek and destroy. Turn them motherfuckers into killer robots, bomb bots. Nanotech like a motherfucker newbie. You know what I'm saying? That shit, they're interesting, ain't it? And again, some of you motherfuckers walking around this bitch have no idea that the people in your life ain't nothing but a walking nanotech technology. Telling your ass. Shit, trying to command your ass. You have no idea. Giving command codes and shit. One day when you realize you're part of the resistance, you'll say, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? When you get it, you'll say, fuck them. First thing you got to say is fuck them when you truly woke. But you got to override the goddamn spell. Shit ain't real, man. None of this shit. I don't know why. Like, none of this shit is fucking real, man. None of this shit is fucking real. They'll back the fuck off. They'll back the fuck off. God damn it. They'll bag off. I done seen them bag the fuck out. Nothing they can do, so they come at you different. Got to figure out a different way. You know what I'm saying? To be in a disguise. In a disguise. That's how you do it. You want to know what's real? Dead people. You want to know what's fake? The living people. You know what I'm saying? I say dead people because then, you know, they'll tell you. They'll tell you. You'll know the difference. You'll know the motherfucking difference. Yep. Yeah, you'll know the goddamn difference, man. For real, that shit, that wild, right? Like, for real. Goddamn, you'll know the difference. Yeah. You'll know the difference. You try to figure out, like, goddamn, like, Twain, you'll never sit there and look at your fucking kids and yourself, and you'll never see. I do it from time to time, but I look at them and be like, how the fuck you get here? You know what I'm saying? You know, how the fuck you get here? Like, for real. Like, how the fuck you get here? You know, like, here. Like, how the fuck you get here? You know, like I'm trying to explain what here is and you still can't see what here is. Like how the fuck, for real, like how the fuck you get, how the fuck you, you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck really, you know, how the fuck you, how the fuck, because I see myself as the only real living being on this planet. Okay, I do. I see myself as the only real living being. Everybody else, mama, daddy, sister, brothers, cousin, nephew, nieces, uncles, neighbors, none of them. I see myself as the only real motherfucker, and I'm for real. And when I look at my children, I look at them and I just zone out, questioning their existence. You know what I'm saying? And their motive and their missions and shit. Like, oh, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only real motherfucker in this bitch. I know that. Everybody else is some motherfucking, like, fucking fictitious goddamn character. And I said that before. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I just fucking know, like, I don't really believe that you're not going to get me to believe that they're real. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get me to believe that this boy identifies as a fucking bitch and he wants to be called a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to get me to believe none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so even in this fictitious world that I have, you're not going to get me to believe that none of these motherfuckers in this world that's in my shit is fucking real. Because to me, none of these motherfuckers is destined, is mentioned, you know what I'm saying, throughout the boundless universe. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the Galactical Council, whatever the fuck it is. None of them motherfuckers is programmed to be, you know what I'm saying, vital, you know what I'm saying, like for real, but me. You know what I'm saying? None of them. I'm just saying. Not even Doc. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of them motherfuckers, ain't none of these motherfuckers real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not going to get me to attach. And for the record, you know what I'm saying, this little girl been with Melchizedek for a long time in the order on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, this shit is a trip. It's a fucking trip. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a goddamn trip. You know? It's a trip. You've seen it before. Haven't you? Haven't you seen whatever it is in your world before? The actions, the words, the deeds, the items, the material stuff. Does it not seem like you've seen this shit before? Like all of it? You know what I'm saying? No matter what? You know what I'm saying? Then why is this coming out again? Why is it? Why is this happening again? Should be the question. You know what I'm saying? Why is it happening again? If you seen it, if you already know I don't know how to explain it, but Boss Lady knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I don't know how to explain it to motherfuckers who have no clue of what I'm trying to explain. It's difficult to explain. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, something is off with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what did it for me. What really set it off, and it did. That part with Trinity, whole little set up life. I jumped up out my chair when I saw that shit. I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, the black cat did it for you, newbie. I jumped up out my motherfucking chair. I said, God damn it, man, when will bitches wake up? I jumped up out my chair. You know what I'm saying? When I saw that shit, I said, man, when these hoes gonna really wake up, man? When they gonna really wake up? Like, I did. And goddamn it, that part don't get a bitch to see that shit. Goddamn it, you'll never goddamn see the part that you play and others play in your fucking life if you can't fucking see that part right there. You know what I'm saying? None of this shit is fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know a car ain't real either, right? But you are caretaker to make sure that motherfucker goddamn get you where you need to go. I got to get up out of here and I got to pee real bad. There is no hot damn politics tonight. I'm not doing it. God damn it. Wednesday, my whole Wednesday is thrown the fuck off. I just want to put that on record. So I got to complete my Wednesday now before I know it was time to do the goddamn show. I'm all thrown the fuck off and shit. So I'm about to get super busy real quick. That type of shit. Y'all have an awarding day. And Don Nicoleone show. Man of the Hour's up next. And I got a piece so bad. Y'all have an awarding day. Peace.
WEEKDAYS Radio.